Yeah, it's a Cuba.
I repeat yourself.
All of our no bands.
Never seen it.
Wow.
Hello, William.
But then again, I'm good at making references that I don't know.
And also my manager that I shouldn't name because he doesn't want to be named.
Voldemort.
He must not be named.
No, he does watch it once in a while. He's like, when I'm bored and lonely, I watch it on my way home.
There
We are live. We are fucking.
Way to call him out, Voldemort.
Well, Voldemort. Well.
Oh, I'm quoting it.
All right. So, after many weeks of traveling to the Twilight Court to return your fallen comrade's robes to his rightful court, the Twilight Court, you guys were thanked. Spent a couple days of long rest at the Twilight Court.
One of your candles is going in and out.
It's out.
The one that's currently out.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, keep going. He'll, yeah.
Oh. It's mood lighting.
Where?
Multimeter. Flick it.
Also, we have like 10 subscribers. You guys pick the electric stuff?
Yeah, right. I can't see anything. Too glowing.
he was staring at the light.
Straight at the light.
It's mood lighting.
Yeah, spent 3 days relaxing, recuperating, recovering at the Twilight Court, and then you were teleported to the town of Dorian, where there's a crossing over the Booming Banks River. You're pretty much dropped off right outside of town, and you have the the town is centered, it's a small town, small village almost, and it's centered around a big inn called Hearth.
And it's ivy covered.
A lot of stones around.
It's really can't. It's hard for me to see right now. So I have this like purple triangle in front of me.
Your eyes got 10.
Yes, charming ivy-covered cottage, adorned with delicate flower vines that climb its walls, soft warm light spills from leaded glass windows, casting gentle wood and whimsical wooden signs by the door, depicting a flickering hearth surrounded by fluttering fireflies.
I wanted stuff pet fireflies that we have. No, those fireflies. Oh wait, sorry.
Somebody let them go.
I was like, it's a Zach.
Yeah, some jeans.
I want. Okay, the accent goes. I want this.
Give me a second, I gotta warm up for a
I'm
minute.
in the bathroom. Okay.
Oh, God.
He's
Say hello.
gonna imagine a little old lady in the mirror.
Right.
He's a method actor.
Right. There you go.
Well, does anyone know how far we are? We're pretty close now, right?
trying to remember what I remember from.
Victor? Well, because we got teleported here, but we were only like to begin with a couple days travel away, right?
Where are we?
Dorian.
No, I know, but we're outside of Dorian. Like,
Yeah, you were in. You were here, and you got to go to here.
Okay.
And you were. I don't put Dor. I actually renamed every in Dorian, so you've been teleported here. So you have to get from here to here.
Okay, so we're like crossing the river right there. So we
Crossing
cut
the
our
river
travel in
20
half.
ways
just
down, 20 ways
around the
down.
river bend.
Oh, there she is.
Now.
It's not Grant Highlander. It's actually Victor.
There's a few homes, a couple of simple shops, and down as you look, just basically on the other side of the village is the river and a very large willow tree that sits beside the river.
Does anyone know if we have to solve some kind of riddle to cross this bridge, or is this just a regular bridge?
There's no bridge there.
No bridge. Aren't we?
Swim?
Oh, okay.
So there was a crossing. I didn't say there was a bridge.
Oh. I look around. Is there just a cross in the middle of the water?
No.
Okay.
We're on the
The
other
river,
side.
yeah.
We're already on the other side of the river. No?
No.
Okay.
She could only teleport
Right.
you to the edge of her domain.
Gotcha.
Got it.
The river separates spring from summer.
Okay. Any ferry?
I met
Anything?
you in the summer.
Any boat ferry situation?
No. Nothing you see.
The distance across from one side to the other?
It's pretty wide in terms of the river. Maybe 60, 70 feet or so.
Gotcha.
How
60,
fast
70 feet.
moving
that's a
is
good
it?
question.
It's coming out of the mountains, like not too far from where you guys are, and so it's pretty rapid.
Did we get that water elemental help us out yet?
Man, maybe we can talk to the water. That's not what it sounds.
Good enough.
Yeah, it is.
I lost it! Granny Leonard's dead. And I don't see any, there's no bridge in sight up or down river.
Maybe we just talk to the
Now you're too self-conscious.
Yeah.
Let it fly, you'll find it.
Can I try flying halfway across just to make like, because I can fly it? Can I like hesitantly like see if there's any magical barrier? Really, I'm just trying to test if like it's just we have to get over the river, or if there's kind of a barrier. So can I fly like halfway across?
Mhm.
And I'm good.
You can fly about halfway across, yeah.
Yeah.
Wind kind of picks up. You find it pretty hard to like fly much further. Kind of just feels like there's wind pushing against you.
Okay.
Are there?
I don't think we
Flutter
can
back
talk
to
to the
the side.
water. If we talk to the water, maybe like it'll let us through.
We did have the water
elemental. Maybe there's water in this lake too.
We can give it a shot.
I'll not to go to the lake or the river.
Who has 50 foot of rope?
And over there, Miss
I can shoot
Sure, Miss Water River, we need passage through. Can you kind of let us through, please?
I got infinite rope.
When you get to the edge of the river and say that, you hear,
It's into the water.
How would that help?
"Sure, step into my water."
Something tells me that.
It's not at all coming from the river.
Classic old person getting scammed. No.
Classic Kappa.
Yeah.
And you wire me $50.
No!
Fuck.
Are you?
Prince of
Are you a
India.
prince?
Yeah. Lean over and kiss me.
Perception.
Can I make a
see where
perception
it's coming
check?
from.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Granny, I
Anyone?
don't know
Yeah.
if you should trust this water.
There.
So you are down by the river, so it's rushing, but you definitely hear this voice.
25.
Yeah.
25.
All right,
You
yeah.
guys talk about the water
It's
bubble.
coming from over by the willow tree.
We identify the race or anything from the sound.
The race of the water?
The race of the
Clear.
Right, I've never-
What?
Clear race? What is that?
Clear waves and clear water.
Translucent?
Fresh water.
Anyways, okay. There's no.
No.
Not.
Alright,
You could
right.
identify a race
Yeah.
just by the voice.
Fair.
What?
That's right.
It is. Very. That's why they're not races anymore. They're ancestries.
Sure.
What kind of accent is it?
While this is going on, I'm making sure Granny doesn't hop in the water.
Oh,
Or you
I'll
pulled
do
it.
that, sweetie, but you
Yeah.
can hold my hand.
I'll hold your hand, but I'm gonna tie two 50-foot ropes together. Do you mind flying this to the other side and tying it to a tree, perhaps?
Yeah, sure. I'll try it. Fly across. Tie to the nearest tree. I'll try it. Fly
You
across.
flap across,
Yeah.
and as you get towards the center of the
Oh.
river, you're like flapping, but like it almost feels like there's a headwind against you, but
Yeah.
there's no wind.
Okay.
Maybe
You
we
just
should
kinda
talk to the
feel it.
person in the tree.
Sounds
There's a riddle.
Sounds like we're stuck in a bubble, guys.
Or we're trying to get into a bubble.
Or there's some sort of
I can try-
divider
I
in
can try to
between
pop
the.
it.
To answer your question, no, I can't. Come back.
There.
Yeah.
I love them.
From the willow tree,
Yeah.
you see this sort of small person kind of hop down. They're just wearing a loincloth.
Durf.
I was gonna say
A little bit smaller than Dirk. Just wearing a loincloth,
Sturf Child.
bald on
This
top,
guy's name's-
but like long hair here. You know, like a
Like a mullet.
No, like also on the sides too, but just bald on top, like a Ben Franklin,
Like
Okay.
but with long hair, you know. Kind of little pot belly, no shoes, but big feet. And kind of like a wisp of a beard. He kind of looks over at you guys. Looks like a human, just
Yeah.
like small. Doesn't even look like a hen, like just a small, in stature person.
Am I taller?
Ooh.
Am I taller? Is
Yeah.
Granny taller?
Yeah, you're a good like 6 inches taller than this person.
Oh wow! I finally get to look down.
He says, metaphorically speaking, I suppose. Sure. He says, I'm Zephyr. You look like a bunch of folk trying to cross this river.
Yeah.
Would be the case.
Okay. So I assume no one from Dorian told you how to cross the river?
We are
Because you're
From
talking to it like it's a thing, and that's just funny.
I'm sorry. I talked to rivers before. I talked to forests before.
and sometimes they talk back.
This is not RP. I actually have to sneeze.
I can.
Look at the light.
Oh God, to blind yourself again. Flashback.
Again.
Sorry. He says, well, I can forgive you for that. After all, this is a rather spiritual place.
Did I offend you before? Did I offend you before?
Why not?
Have you?
You said
Why?
forgive me.
Yes. Why
Or I'll
not?
forgive you.
Oh, I mean, because I sort of made fun of you for talking to the river. But I
We
think,
forgive.
So
you.
I should forgive you. It's okay. Here, have a biscuit.
sure.
Can you help
Well,
us?
he's across the river.
No, he.
No, he's on
No,
our
Oh, he
side.
didn't?
Oh yeah.
He just.
I'm politely
Drop out of a tree
declined. It's
next
not
to
really my thing.
Okay.
Can you
But-
help us get across?
I can, absolutely, yes, yes. In order to cross this river, it's pretty simple. You must whisper a secret into the willow tree.
Okay, I was gonna say if he tells us to whisper a secret into the river after saying talking to the river was stupid, I was about to slap.
Yeah,
him.
yeah. So talking to a river is stupid, but telling secrets to a tree, that's what does it.
That's what
Yeah.
Obviously, it makes so much more sense.
Yeah, no, sure.
You have a secret of something that you don't understand?
No, no, I fully understand the parameters.
Okay. Anyone who wants to cross the river must give up a secret to the willow tree. And he just kind of like walks backward, walks up the tree backwards, and like kind of disappears in its boughs. Like you just see him like, you know, the willow tree hanging down, and you're looking at him, you're like, sure, look at that, and then he just kind of disappears.
Is there a bunch of butterflies around it?
What will the willow tree do with our secrets?
Oh, he's gone. Did you want to answer that before he left? I guess we could
I mean,
retcon it. but-
yeah. I mean,
No, no.
I got the willow tree at this point.
Yeah, right? I think he'll just like, I mean,
I don't know what you mean. Nothing. It's not going to do anything with the secrets.
It won't sell them later.
What is this, Amazon? This isn't the Amazon forest.
Oh,
Jeff Bezos.
silly elf guy.
he does kind of like
No, he the tree uses the energy of a secret to get you across the river.
Does it have to be like a deep secret, or can it be like?
You know what? To be something that no one else knows,
Okay.
Good luck.
and it needs to be something personal
Yeah.
and valuable.
See, secrets and words have power. When you know a thing, when you know a damn thing, it's a power.
Isn't it crazy when they drop on the ground and disappear forever?
Oh no, he. Oh, look at that
It's
guy.
also
Oh,
twice the
gotcha,
size
right,
of a
right.
booger.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm dropping every
I'm sure I had boogers bigger than
Yeah,
this.
definitely.
Alright,
Same thing.
I want to go first.
I do a knowledge check to see if this sounds legit. Like if I can recall any story about this.
Sure.
For future reference, how will we get back across later? Is there another willow tree we whisper to on that side?
Are you asking the guy or are you asking me?
Once we walk up to the willow tree to get ready to do this, I'll like shout up the tree.
He pops back out.
I don't know.
Okay.
Are you employed here?
Are you?
I'm just gonna walk up to the tree and tell him a secret.
Okay, yeah.
19 and for the knowledge check.
You don't know. Well, this is the summer canopy. I'm gonna say you have heard of this before. The 19, yeah. Especially with it being sort of vaguely druidic in nature, you would have heard it talked about. Yeah, and it's not unlike other things that you've known to be in the Feywild.
And it's probably pretty common. I'm guessing it's like a way you pass between the different seasons. Like you have to do something special. You can't just walk or fly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like when you guys crossed over from summer into spring,
We had the bridge.
you crossed over the bridge.
Which we.
That had the
Would you like us to write our
riddle in
secrets
it or
down and
whatever it
give them
was.
to you?
That guy came up to you, that like
Mhm.
Yeah, I was
horse
gonna say,
thing.
should we actually
Yeah, with the horse face.
Would you like us to write the secrets down and pass them to you secretly?
or just whisper them?
Yeah, let's
That'd
keep the
be pretty
secrets
cool, right?
secrets.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody need paper?
I'm trying to think of what side secret to give.
I don't.
I don't know.
A couple big ones.
I don't know if that should be funny or should I like be serious.
Pencils right
Man,
now.
I'm just gonna say mine out loud because I stole the whistle from the group. I'm just gonna tell
It's
the
not a
story.
secret.
It's also not a secret.
Y'all know it, but y'all don't know it in
It
character.
doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
Why?
No, sorry, we in the It Fae might. right now.
It's
No,
personal.
you're saying that we don't know it like in real life.
You don't know it in the game.
This is gonna be
okay.
funny to see.
Yeah, but you tell the tree that.
I'm not about to tell I'm not about to tell Ron one of my secrets.
No,
How deep
I
are
want
you
you
guys?
to have the secrets.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Some-
no.
some-
I don't need one from you, Zach. I need one from Rick.
I was gonna write
Oh,
it
I
down.
need Rick to start.
Tell us something.
You didn't build a character
I
for a
stole
whole
the whistle.
campaign.
No, right.
Wrong.
Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I
Randy.
misunderstood what you said.
Okay.
Or did you?
Does everybody have a?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I stole the whistle from Granny Lander. I'm going to tell that secret that I stole it from the group and that I am in possession of stolen contraband.
Sleight of hand versus my perception. See if I can overhear it.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Sign languaging this to the fucking tree?
What's sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand to do this.
Yeah, like what the fuck? How is that sleight of hand?
I think it'd just be straight up perception.
Versus what?
But no, you guys see Nim
Unless
walk
it's a
over to
magical
the
tree
to the
where-
tree and kind of leans over and says it, and you see the branches kind of like.
We're jerking the tree off. We're actually jerking the tree
I
off.
gotta make it sexual.
You're rubbing.
Just says,
rubbing
We've
it
been,
over.
Just as well, you got a problem with me.
Yeah,
Get a
no.
More of a lie, not a secret.
I gotta think of something.
It is.
Oh.
You just said it was.
No, but the secret is the second part. You want me to do another one?
Nah.
Okay. Because I'm not working with much.
Well, that's why you can just write whatever
yeah.
you want.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Give me a second. I'm not.
Well, you know what?
smart enough.
Your parents were actually
Never mind.
the queen of the silly your mom's Titania. Somehow.
Your mom's Titania.
Your mom's made of titanium.
And your dad was Puck, you little bastard.
Whatever.
I do need to talk to you about making a weapon. Keep it ready.
Okay.
I want to get something made with that cold iron.
Okay.
But I have to talk about semantics for that because I want to make a tea.
You want to make a grill?
No, I want to replace my 2 front teeth with 2 cold iron weapon teeth.
But wouldn't that immediately...
I was thinking that, but what I want to do is almost like insert or like, and then have like something like covering the front of my like lip or something, and then use them as like a weapon and like
It's
like a bite weapon.
dangerous to you.
It is, but it's something that I was just kind of thinking of like that'd be really kind of like interesting to have.
It's interesting.
I should have written my name on
I will talk to you about semantics on that or whatever, but that was just something I thought about.
I got you.
How do I spell my name? I know how to pronounce it.
So,
I'm annoyed that I'm annoyed that you said that.
What?
Who are you talking to?
What? My secret or?
Well,
Wait, what?
You know, secret?
about the spelling?
Oh, okay. I was like, did you read my secret? Like, I was pretty careful with that.
Yeah.
My handwriting's horrible though, so probably would have been
I don't know
better.
if we'll ever get to see it. This thing together.
I
Rolling
folded
like a
over.
joint.
You're supposed to smoke it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not
And you'll
funny.
just let know the secret.
Take in the secret.
Now that's Faye.
I had to look up there. I had to dig into my backstory a little bit.
Sorry, I have to look something up. Sorry.
How to spell.
Was the second one better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's not a fucking lie.
Listen.
It's a real secret. I'm a habitual liar.
Right.
Me and my brother, one of us tells lies, the other tells truth.
When you were saying it's a lie, I thought you were saying like about me. I'm like, no, that's an actual fact about me. Though.
I can't wait for these to bite us in the ass.
That
Oh, yeah.
that one's good, definitely.
Well, who knows?
It's
Disappear
gonna
into the willow.
it's gonna go back to somebody. It'll eventually find its way back around to us.
I need one from Nim.
He gave
Yeah.
me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
my
Yeah.
God.
Sorry. Your secret was the.
He was with the whistle.
Right.
I'm keeping it plain and simple to some
You
degree.
should have just whistled into. What was that?
Run.
Just comes out of the truth.
Swarm out of a hole in the.
Give it to the weird dude and just blow this, and then he just gets attacked.
Blow this.
Yeah.
So,
Whistle, baby.
as Granny is the last person to go up to the tree and give it a whistle and whisper her secret, you see the tree kind of like move as if it's, sway as if it's moving in a breeze. And then the limbs and sort of those big willowy tendrils hanging down start to like wind themselves together until like it's almost like if you took like did you ever see like when a woman like will take her hair in like a towel, and like wrap it up in a towel. It's almost like the tree starts to do that as it goes over, and it forms this big like log sized but like soft and willowy puffy bridge that extends across the river.
It was a bridge.
There's always free.
The tree is a bridge. It's abridged.
I will.
Fuck off.
If I was a DM, I'd give you an inspiration. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That's fucking terrible.
The tree
I
is
feel
abridged.
bad.
Tree is what?
Abridged.
Abridged?
Like a book, a bridge book.
I thought that was
I'm
pretty.
sorry.
He's a history teacher,
I
not a fucking English teacher.
I just didn't understand what people were saying. I know what the
Yeah,
word
yeah,
bridge
all
means.
I think it was
It
a.
was just
You know
too
what a bridge
disjointed.
means?
Disjointed, yeah. It was too
I think it was
disjointed.
a pretty decent one.
Does it look like it can support all of our weights at one time? Or... Okay.
Definitely.
It's a magical tree, dude.
Let's do it.
I take no chances.
Thanks, tree.
With water.
Yeah. Thanks, Cypher.
I'm shaking.
Zephyr.
As I go,
Thanks,
as I go
Zephyr.
across, like
Wait.
just kind of looking down in the water.
Zephyr? From Zephyr Strike?
Maybe.
Zephyr's just kind of like a
Sure.
no, it's like a
I'm holding.
kind
Yeah,
of thing.
okay.
I'm holding you
Alright.
in this hand.
There's the spell, Zephyr Strike.
So you guys cross?
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Great. When you cross over the bridge and get on the other side, you definitely feel that you are now in the spring realm, the summer canopy, and no longer in the spring meadows. It is, like it is noticeably hotter. Skies, little, the sun is just more intense in the sky.
They were outdoors.
All three of them.
That's the one if you stare straight at
We're going right to Atlas.
it.
All right,
So are we stopping in Hearth? Or...
Park is on the other side.
We gotta go to Dorian.
But
Wait, I thought
you got delivered to Dorian.
Yeah, I thought that's.
I thought
The
it was
village.
I thought that's okay.
You went to the edge. You went through the village to the edge of the river.
Oh, okay.
Couple of trees
Oh.
and across.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in the wilderness.
Dorian's in spring. and then Summer
Yeah.
on the other side is.
Correct.
Oh.
There's nothing on the other side.
Okay.
Dorian is on the other side of the river now. 'Cause you guys
Oh.
Okay.
I thought it
I
was.
want to go to the
What's on the other
park.
side of the river? What was it? What's the answer?
Dorian.
There you go. Okay.
Oh.
I thought like
Didn't know what you were
Dorian
talking
from one side, and the other side was Dorian.
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 Oh, I totally misinterpreted it completely.
Yeah, I had it. The other
I thought it was the
Yeah.
other way. I thought the town was on the other side of the river.
Yeah.
How did that?
Yeah.
That's how I.
So I wanted to go to the heart.
I don't know.
I don't
We
know.
ended last time entering like the
We
town.
in
or,
a
like,
building.
arriving.
We were teleported into a building.
Right.
Like I described
Yeah.
I described Hearth,
I
and I
can
said there's
cover.
village
You
and
left
things. Down at the river, there's a
Right.
willow tree.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, well.
I apologize when I'm not
Yeah,
clear.
it's fine.
It's clear.
It probably definitely was mundane.
And the, like 50-50 attention span that I get from you guys.
Sure.
You know.
Sometimes. What?
Uh-huh.
That's all
All right. So if you guys are making
Got it.
for Senelise, the town, the main city, the seat of the Summer Canopy, give me survival checks. Like whoever's either leading the party can roll with advantage,
I'll assist.
or
representing.
okay.
I think,
If you guys have other means of
I'm always running around, so I'll be up in the front.
so I will pull out my cookbook. I got a new recipe for you, and
survivalist of the party.
I'll
Me.
look.
I'm +7.
Him.
I'll look up to you.
But- I did get a 22.
Nice.
Nice.
What's your name?
He's on.
He's on. Well, here you go. He's on. He's a little bit of magic, and then I sprinkle a little bit of like seasoning on your hand, and you get guidance.
It's me.
Thank you.
So you add a D4 to your survival check.
Oh.
Oh, I knew he's on.
Nim.
And then
25.
Ooh, all right. So travel in the Feywild is always a uncertain endeavor. But you guys continue to hold the line lightward as best you can.
That'd be great. Sometimes the high roll is good for us. Sometimes we need a low roll. Like, oh, you rolled 30 something. We're good. No, yeah.
I do have your travel rolls, like higher isn't always better.
Mixture.
I do try to
Fair.
mix them up, but as a survival check, a 25 is a pretty good roll. So you guys walk for a while. At one point, you have to kind of skirt around an area coming out of the hills that is evidence of a landslide. There are, leaning trunks and broken limbs everywhere, boulders, big clods of earth, and you can't exactly tell where it came from. Like it looks, you look up this long slope of a hill, and it's all pretty mangled earth at that point. And it's maybe a couple 100 yards long as you guys, kind of have to change your course to go around that for a little bit. But otherwise, traveling through forest, and it gets a little thicker the longer you travel. You are on a path, though. You do manage to find a path.
Nice.
And then off to your right, you see a figure kind of crashing through the underbrush. It is a very tall, like probably 10, 12 foot tall Eldrin.
How many foot tall?
Yeah.
Well,
10 to
the
12
Lord of the
feet tall.
Hunt was that tall.
It has green skin, like almost like a lime green, like a bright green, like lime green skin, and decked head to toe in green armor and clothing. Green hair, green eyes, like
If he was blue,
everything.
he would die.
This thing is made of green. That's the best way to put it. But clothing, armor, equipment, everything green, and it's headed right at you. So he kind of like you hear it like smashing, branches cracking, coming through the
Menacingly, or-
underbrush.
Do we see like his face menacingly or?
Determined.
and
Okay.
he's like 20 feet.
Weapon not drawn. Has a sword on his hip, but not drawn.
Does he look injured?
No.
20 feet tall.
12 feet. 10 to 12.
10 to 12.
I like wave to acknowledge that we see,
Hi.
Yeah. Whoa.
and get out of his direct path,
Okay.
in case he's going through us, not at us.
Now he's coming for you because when he nods, he kind of like he gives you the nod,
Whoa.
and he continues, walking over to you guys, and he like stops on the road and he looks down at everybody. Says, "Where are my niece and nephew?"
Over there.
Wait, did you see that? My niece and nephew.
No, no.
Who would
We
they
did not
be?
see. We
Are
haven't
they in
found
danger?
anybody.
We met someone.
It
maybe?
could be. I just can't find them.
We haven't passed anybody on the
We haven't come across anyone.
path so far.
We did come across someone named Zephyr.
No, is that not him?
No, they're not named Zephyr.
We passed a landslide recently. It's a couple 100 yards long. Were they in the area?
Did you see my niece and nephew in the area?
We didn't really search through the landslide.
Oh, well.
But could they have gotten caught in it, perhaps?
I hope not.
Are you?
We can take you back to it.
Are they your size?
Hmm?
Are they your size?
No, they're younger than me.
Oh, okay. So like
They're closer
8
to
feet?
your size.
Oh, okay. I'm 4. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
you're
not
pretty,
me.
you're pretty small.
Right.
Are they
Okay.
green?
Goblin guy.
Are they green like you?
Yes. Look exactly like me, but
Is you
No.
playing hide and seek?
no, not exactly. Not a game, no.
You were saying,
Why did he ran off?
That's why I'm looking for
real quick, you were saying everything was green. Is his skin actually green?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. Okay.
Are you playing tag?
I don't
No.
think it's a game, dude.
Are you playing a game where we try to aggravate and
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's the answer.
I want to do an insight check to see if is he
said not
like
exactly.
worried or is he like
Behind.
angry?
12. My insight is
4, so 16.
Can I also do an insight check? Sure.
That's a 22.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing. Which you get the sense that he's more sort of annoyed and a little harried. Not angry with you.
Yeah.
And not necessarily angry at the kids, but annoyed and pressed for time and urgent and a little bit frustration there. Yeah.
Can anybody commune with nature?
No, I gotta speak with animals, but not speak with plants. Do they do this a lot? Is this a
Yes, they do.
so they're playing a joke on you, huh?
Yeah. I don't know, but I need to find them. Fan out. Go ahead. Fan out. Look for them.
What do they look like?
Fanning out.
We need to...
Yo.
If you see some green elegant
Sure,
children
no, yeah.
about 6-7 feet tall,
Yeah.
they're my niece and nephew.
What? What do they mean?
How do we find you?
Why do you talk so slow? Oh my god. How do you put up with this one?
Wow. What? And
We
no
usually
looking
ignore
Tough.
for help.
Yeah.
Wait,
I expect you to help me.
know,
Yes,
I
exactly.
suppose
You're right. You got it right.
are in order.
Don't most rabbits talk like that?
No.
I got it off.
Yeah, I was like, I'll be on my way.
I got it off.
Yeah.
I'm following you.
Like
To the-
leaving?
Yeah.
No.
To the,
I'm leaving. Fuck.
I'll go to the like landslide remains.
No. What do you want to do?
Well,
Wait, we're splitting up.
Yep.
Yeah.
You said
Then
fan
You'll
out.
be in the gang.
Them said fuck off.
That's right. The end goal is to split up. I'm not missing this.
It's
chance.
fine.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
if we find his niece and nephew, he probably would owe us, right?
Oh yes, and I think it would be the kind of thing to
I
do.
don't know. This guy seems like
Yeah,
a bit of an
that's-
asshole.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, he had
I-
to
you know-
talk really slow.
That's fine, but like,
You don't be
fuck off. If you need help, then
Where do you want
Yeah.
to start handing off to?
Sorry, I thought we were talking in character.
Well, I think if we could find a vantage point, it could help.
Yeah.
All right, I can try to climb a tree.
Why don't I?
Are you sure
Why
you're
don't I
up to
fly
that,
up? Can I
Grant?
fly up and make a perception check just to look around?
Seven?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we don't need a van.
I am an eagle.
I mean, it depends on the terrain.
Oh, that cocked.
Eagle forgot
Nah.
to fly.
7.
7.
Yeah.
You see lots of woods.
Yeah.
Lots of forest.
Do I see the landslide area? Because I know where we passed it.
Yeah, it's a couple miles back, but you
Okay.
can see the area where it's been affected.
Can I do an athletic check just to cover ground?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Go across.
Poor dude runs away. What's your name and what's the name of your niece and nephew?
Good question.
My name is Brentworth.
And what are your niece and nephew's name?
You're barely worth our time.
It's an 18 in athletics, just galloping and looking.
Tava and Nina.
How far away are we from the dinner party?
You don't exactly know.
Okay.
Did I see any signs of the city?
Do they like food?
I'm gonna search for them in that direction.
Tava and Lena?
Nina.
Nina. Yeah.
Do you think they like food?
Do they what? Like food?
Yeah. What type of food do they like?
Food.
Elegant
Just
food.
meals, regular stuff.
Well, maybe I'll start cooking to smell
gonna-
some food.
While you're talking about, I'm gonna start setting up a snare.
A harmless snare.
Yeah.
But more
Oddly,
you
You have to make that pretty
And
tall,
juice.
7-foot tall snare.
you've gotten really good at like galloping, through the forest, like jumping over logs, doing your thing. Like you're normally, a prairie runner. You're not used to necessarily, trees in your way and everything, but you've gotten pretty good at it. And after maybe 15, 20 minutes, ranging out a good mile or so, you come back. Give me a perception check.
Sure thing. I'm back with those. Let's go.
I'm gonna sit down and start ritual casting Speak with Animals.
Okay.
So 11 minutes will go by before I finish that.
Ooh! Oh, I thought it was 28 and 10. So 11.
11. All right. No signs of what you would think of as these green children.
I start like making a small little fire,
Okay.
and I start like cooking some food up.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm gonna use prestidigitation to really
You
get
do
the
what?
prestidigitation.
Sorry, what spell is that?
Prestidigitation.
Sure.
I actually want to add more syllables
Yeah.
to it.
Becomes more powerful each syllable.
Yeah. More syllables. I have.
Prestidigitation?
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
Um.
But I'm gonna make the smell
Mhm.
like real potent and strong. That
Mhm.
like I'm gonna have some like herbal like that's onion smelling kind
So
of
like
stuff.
enhancing the smell
Yeah.
that you have.
Yeah,
Or-
and then I want like it to be like blown out for like people to for
Into
people
the
to like
wings.
smell it
Yeah.
and like bring them into it. Be like, oh, this is really good cooking, and I'm hungry. Because nieces and nephews are normally hungry, right? And it's not like they're teenagers, so
Like
they
Granny
gotta be.
would know.
Yeah.
So as this is going on, the more is out ranging. Nim starts to
Nim just fucked off.
head off.
I'm looking for them, but in the direction that we were already heading.
You're setting up snare.
Yeah. What is
No,
doing?
When I was younger and I wanted to shirk my responsibilities, I would, find cool nature features. So I'm gonna go around and look for like waterfalls or like
Okay.
look for like local caves where like I think a teenager.
How
would be.
long you like looking?
I mean, I'm gonna stay within like loud shouting distance.
Okay.
In case they get found.
Gotcha.
Speaking of that, one more thing. Can I thaumaturgy boom my voice to call out for Tava and Nina?
Sure.
Yeah, so while I'm flying up, even if I don't see anything, Tava, Nina, just
Mhm.
3 times as loud.
Echoes. Yeah. Shortly after Granny starts cooking and the smell wafts through the forest, you hear
Oh man. Uh-oh. Then adult. It's not what heard. It's an adult voice that we haven't heard before.
yes.
Well, hello there. You
Oh, I
can
thought it
come
was
out.
Yeah, right.
Tune in here, darling.
I thought Brett
I'm
was
making some
oh, man.
stew.
I'm a Terry that shit.
From the underbrush off the side of the path, like between two ferns, you see someone pop up.
Well, hello there.
Has a cap on,
Red cap.
not a red cap.
Yeah.
Close cropped blonde beard, big kind of smile and cheerful face, wearing a white shirt, and as it comes out of the thing, it's gnome. You can see it, gnome.
You don't want
And he
presents.
comes out of the underbrush.
That's a front.
and walks over and's like, and you see now he's dressed a little bit ragged, white shirt, very weathered and sweat stained, and he's wearing basically like cargo shorts, short, big baggy shorts with
With
pockets
sandals.
everywhere, and unlaced boots.
With sandals.
Yeah, comes out of the woods, and he's like, "Oh man, that smells good. You willing to share?"
Yeah, you can have a piece of the fire. Too. I'm gonna be making some stew.
Thanks.
It only costs you some moments every time.
I can offer you something. I got some. I think these belong to
TYME.
to like a goblin or something. The little finger bones. Or, and he reaches in another pocket. Goes, I got some cool looking shiny rocks.
Where did you get the finger bones from?
Just
Finger.
Yeah, but like, where did you find it?
what's it? I found them at the end of somebody's arm.
Did you like cut it off and then you peeled the skin off? Oh,
Boil.
boiled them off. Oh,
It comes off easier.
oh, it was goblin.
It was. Yeah.
It was a goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a goblin friend. I don't think the bones are not cool.
All right,
Okay.
What about rocks?
You're cooking on the path, right?
Yeah.
Like, basically-
Is anyone else there?
So I stopped right, but I just stopped where we were.
Okay.
So can I try and identify the creature?
What's what you cooking? It smells great.
4.
4?
It's a gnome.
I don't think you would know him either.
Sure.
That's a good one. I got some taters in there. I got carrots. I got onions, leeks. I got some thyme.
It's been a while since I had a good meal.
Yeah, it sounds like the last meal you had was pretty gross. It was goblin.
I'm gonna eat the goblin.
Oh,
I don't eat goblin, just to be clear.
then why did they boil the goblin then?
To get the flesh off. Somebody's gotta help here.
The hole is so deep.
Was it?
And he's only a gnome.
Kind of reaches into his backpack.
How much
Looks
time has
around.
passed for my ritual?
We could say 10 minutes by the time they set up Granny
Okay.
set up the fire and started cooking and everything.
Okay, sounds good. So
He
that
pulled out like
finishes.
a kind of rusted cup. And he's like,
Yeah, but I want to hear more story about the goblin fingers.
Hmm.
I mean, that'd be payment for the soup.
Who are you?
You tell me the story of the goblin
Are you
fingers.
done
and
with
I got
fitting?
the bone,
Okay, sure.
and then you tell me it, I'll give you some soup.
Okay.
One cup of soup that fails my time for that story.
Understood. Very fair. And I appreciate it. And you are
I'm green.
great. Hill.
Probably.
I'm Fasiclick.
I'm not there at the moment, but yeah.
Say that again.
What's your name?
Fasiclick.
Fast and quick.
That's the quick.
Fasiclick.
That's the quick. That's the quick. Why are you in the area? What brings you to this area?
I've been staying around here.
Seen any Eladrin children in this area?
Oh, no. That. And the big, tall Eladrin just goes away. I do magic.
Sorry, just
I do, like any makes a little sparkle in the air. I do my magic stuff. I'm pretty good at it. Obviously, that
just so.
the centaur ran off, and I don't know where the rabbit is. You were calling out for names. What
Yeah.
was it? Nina and
Tava.
something like that. Yeah, that's great.
That's what you gave us.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean,
Fucking.
It worked. It did its
But-
job.
right? It was good, right?
Is that the point?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna inspect check on the
I'm a man
now.
of the Lord.
Okay.
I want to see what's his angle. Was he doing a good
I don't know
fun?
if,
Was he trying to get us a load for
Yeah, I don't know.
sir? I rolled a fucking
I'm
four.
Bad.
If it's only been like 10 minutes, I'm definitely not.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
30, 40 minutes.
5, 6. Wait, I can guidance myself, right?
Touch
You
yourself.
want to do what?
He wants to touch himself in front of the guy.
6,
Say that beforehand.
7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm gonna
Alright, what are you doing?
And that's what it seems
Insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like he just was doing it for shits and giggles.
I'm gonna take a couple of
But
seconds.
also expected you
But also giggles.
to appreciate it too.
Alright.
Yeah.
As soon as he does that, I'm gonna take like 6 seconds each to cast message.
Mm.
120 feet. Try and point in the direction of each of the party members.
120 foot.
120 feet.
No shot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be outside of that.
Okay.
I mean, if you shouted real loud, I'd be within that. But
Okay. Well, I'll do that I'll do it 4 or 5 times.
Sure.
If
So-
anybody's in range, I'll hit them.
Back to goblin fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me that story about how you got those goblin fingers. Besides
That's
just you borrowed them, like,
Yeah.
like where did you borrow them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you find them.
weird no.
Okay. Well,
Come back
the
with you
goblin. There were some goblins that were
That would be
moving
great.
around where I was living. 2 of them.
Somebody was
And,
kidnapping.
The one I scared off. The other one didn't fall for it, but his buddy took off, and there was a fight. And I managed to, and he like makes this little like flash of color where you're like, "Ooh, shit! Okay, I get you." You know what I mean? Like
Identify the spell.
You just
no,
stare
it was
into a
more like a
light bulb.
prestidigitation, but probably like a color spray or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I think acid spray, but okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
But he just does a prestidigitation version of it. But even that's enough to like
Flash.
Stop. Yeah.
Identify it.
just a little, yeah.
Right. Okay.
A little bit of that, and then it was him or me
I understand, but what was up with the boiling part?
to get the flesh off the bone. Thought I was
But why didn't you want the bones?
souvenir.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
defeated somebody in combat.
Granny,
Yeah,
can I talk to you for a
goblin.
second? Excuse me, sir.
No, I pour.
Sure, but
I-
get soup first?
Yeah, I give you the things.
Mm.
Are you aiming for something here with the finger bump? Are you stalling or?
No, I was curious. I thought it might be a murder or something.
Well, maybe he is, but we gotta go. All right.
Oh, the
Do you want
What his deal is? Yeah.
previous fight. The previous fight, I took a bunch of finger bones off the goblins we killed.
Yeah,
I'm hoping everything you know before I leave. Plus, he's a friend now. We have a fire together. He's part of our little group right now.
Don't be so trusting.
What's his name?
That's the kid.
Right.
Close enough.
Fast a click. Yeah. Do you know anyone, or do you know
anyone?
how to get? Who do you know right now?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Do you know how to get to the city? I forget the name, but do you know how to get to the city? What's the quickest way?
San Elise.
I do. I can help you there if you'd like.
All I need is just the direction. General.
We can get and betray for that. You can
I
get
mean-
some more soup.
You want to go to San Elise? It's Lightward.
Okay, thanks. You ready to pack it up?
That worked.
I come back. Oh, you have some soup?
You're
Can I
not
have
far.
some?
I mean,
just packed it up. Sorry.
The gnome was the allowed.
Have any
thing.
Tupperware?
It's it's
Yeah.
already in Tupperware.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
It's your
oh,
granny.
sorry. Yeah, that was an illusion, and you fell for it. Get it? Because I had the big, tall green thing.
Isn't that the most
You
alien?
know,
I just thought
pretty good, wasn't it?
I thought his mom was blue and his dad was yellow.
That's a good one. I should use that next time.
Oh my
Isn't
god.
this the Danish little fella?
That's a click. You are.
You know.
I don't. That's why I am.
We have it.
I'm fast a click. You are.
You know.
His name is actually. Yeah, no.
I don't know what you're
Fast a
talking
click.
about, though.
No, like, that sound good. Yeah.
You know,
That's a click.
That's what
You know.
Pete.
No.
No.
You know.
You know.
You know. You know. I do know.
No. It's, you know.
Right.
Soup.
You know. You know.
You're right.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. It's good. My friend, you are.
He's on.
Hello, Kizum.
You know as well.
That's a click.
Prairie Runner.
The
I'm not,
centaur.
I'm not here yet unless
Oh,
it's
that's what he's saying. And
I came back here for like 30
Yeah, how long you guys would
Oh,
have
good.
unless you spend like all day out there searching.
No, just like 15 minutes out of the
15
adventure.
minutes
back.
Yeah. Cool.
Right.
So you tell me, and I just like, that's a good one.
Thanks. See, the man
Good
who
one.
appreciates a good joke.
So, who were those two Eldrin I met in the woods? They'll be back later.
Really?
No.
This guy.
Humorous moose. Humorous.
The workshop.
Yeah,
I was like, you trying a little hard there.
Hey, he goes. Who I call Moose.
Stereotypes are a thing for a reason.
Wow, you know what? I think
Got a lot more.
anybody else want some soup real quick? While I pack this up. Alright.
He's just a grip.
Yeah, probably.
I want one shiny rock.
Uranium.
Alright.
Fill it in the bread, baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I press it to anybody want some more before I clean it up?
No, I'm good.
I press it to station, clean the whole skillet that I have. It's like I thought about it. Don't look colder on me. But I clean it up real quick and put it in the bag of holding.
Make sure you don't use any water or soap on that. You want to keep the seasoning.
I'm cooking for Sean.
Tell Granny how to cook.
The best part in the world.
Making sure.
You know, he likes jokes. You know, what'd be funny. Put him in the bag. Could be wide.
That'd be aggressive. But okay.
So, you guys are going to Sentinel, huh?
Yeah.
What do you got going on there?
It's a business.
Maybe some pleasure.
Have you ever been there?
We're not from around here. Waving the keys
I
anymore.
could kind of tell. I didn't want to be rude, you know.
But that was the most mundane soup you ever had, and it was exquisite.
Best
Well,
mundane.
Mundane, but exquisite.
It was exquisitely
Mundane.
mundane. Nice. It would be sublime.
Do you
Cool.
practice interview?
You gotta figure
Great meeting you.
Do you need something? Not really. Do I look like a man that needs anything?
You're kind of loitering like you do.
I don't know. We had a good laugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank
Well,
you
you're
for
funny.
the time. Thank you for the laugh. Thank
especially
you
the
for
guy
the
who's
story.
You know, you two, if you've never been to Sinleaf, you know, you got to know how to behave there.
Okay.
Well, where are you going to Sinleaf?
Oh, we don't have to talk about that, I don't think.
Okay. I could see.
What do you mean by how to act?
Well, every little place you go
Yeah.
is going to have their own kind of set of rules.
Mhm.
You know, little etiquette and whatnot. You just have to sort of know the ropes.
So you
and
bookmark this song for the dinner
Mhm.
And you just have to know the ropes so you don't offend anyone. The Fey, you know, the Fey nobles in particular.
Have you met the nobles?
Certainly.
You run with those crowds?
I've met them.
Sure.
I've done some entertainment for them, you know.
Sure.
And again, make some like little sparkly stuff in there.
You're a stripper.
That kind of stuff.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for the good stories.
Mm.
And thank you for these few rocks. I think we'll be
You guys have any good stories?
I think it'll be time for the hand all ways. Thank you very much.
You know, can I ask where you're going? In St.
You don't know exactly.
We're heading out. I'm sorry. All the rules is
don't
if we
even
say
know.
thank you, we go on our merry ways.
It's only if you're trying to be a dick about it.
Nope. Understood.
Sorry about that.
It's cool.
You fed him, dick.
It's cool. soup was
Ben Juju.
mundanely delicious. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure talking to you for a little bit, but yeah, I think we need to go.
We must be off.
Okie doke. Good luck out there. Just, make sure to keep your head on your shoulders.
I will.
Yeah, let it go. They start skedaddling.
And he goes, "Peace, geese," and disappears. And then you hear, turn invisible, but not silent. So.
Heading away from us.
Yeah, like back from
Alright.
where you guys went.
Not
You see
running
footsteps
parallel
in
with
front of
us.
us.
He's back down the path you guys came from.
Okay.
So,
He's gonna kill us later.
Was he blowing smoke up our ass when he said there's...
So why do you
Fancy
decide?
rules.
Why were we a dick to him?
You guys are dicks to everybody.
That guy.
I'm looking at it wondering. Like,
It's our
this
calling
something-
card.
You guys
Yeah,
are really
gone.
dicks to everybody.
To be fair, he was a dick to us.
Yeah, wait, you're not mad that he made you run off in a faux search?
Man, it was funny.
I just didn't know how to end the
What?
conversation, and I was like,
Hmm.
I'm getting bad vibes from this guy. We need to leave. So I was like, thank you, and end the conversation.
He's probably just looking for safe passage similes or something, man. Like, we're looking for a good time. I mean,
I did
I
not.
don't usually just throw
Right.
Sure.
NPCs and distractions at you just for the
I'm
sake
bringing
of
this guy back. Once I figure out that there's no reason for us being a dick to him, I'm bringing this guy back.
You turned invisible and ran away.
Yeah.
We did. Like,
Yeah. No, we're walking away.
He's a Fey noble. We just pissed him off.
Yeah,
Maybe
probably.
he was digging into what we wanted, what we were doing. Yeah, I think he was digging too much.
He was giving me
Perfect.
bad
Not
vibes.
that, but he
We're going to a party.
He literally starts with missing children,
Yeah.
lying about that.
No,
It's a pretty fucking big move.
Yeah, he's talking about etiquette. It's like,
Did you learn nothing from the kid he murdered because he wanted a few drops of our blood? Like, come on, man.
Absolutely.
Kill everything
He-
else.
Do it again.
he deserved it. He deserved that.
it was a prank.
Frank.
The kid in the chimney. the
He wasn't
illusion.
That's a fucked up prank too. Let me just imaginary. My kids are missing. Somebody help! I lied. There's no actual kids. Like, haha,
Yeah.
that's fucked.
And also, like, he didn't.
Nim's just butthurt. That's okay.
But to the Fae,
Understood.
that's
I'm
a
a
good
bummer. I
thing.
left. I was.
to the Fey.
Yeah, I'm mad with how this concluded, and I would like to retcon it, but if
Feel
it's
free
too
to try
late,
and
it's
chase.
too late.
Feel free to try and chase him down.
I'm pretty fast.
I left. I had no reason to go for those
Yeah.
kids except
The
for
You're
fun.
gonna
Fae
2 hours
are
out.
always looking
I'm
for
ahead, but I'm not 2 hours.
not as
I
much
probably
like
stopped and waited.
they're not necessarily looking for like happy versus sad. They're more looking for the intensity of an emotion.
Yeah.
Right.
Whether it's intensely sad or intensely happy or intensely angry or whatever.
Intensely
that's what
scared
they're
and
going
freaked.
for, not necessarily, a polite surface level mundaneness of
So that was
behavior.
Right. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go
Like,
run up to people and stab them and be like, "I love the intensity
Nah.
of your pain."
We're intensely a
You can,
dick.
you can
That
do
would
that.
work with some.
Yeah.
And some would like it.
That's that.
Some might appreciate it.
Maybe we'll take this as a learning
Kid we murdered.
experience.
Kid we murdered. I appreciated that.
Lack of trust, 100%. When you started digging into where we were going and what we were
And that's fair.
Well, yeah.
And another thing was, it was like he separated the goblins, and then he killed one of the goblins.
Well, I think
Like, yeah, he was-
sounded like he was.
He was nosy,
His story was
but
he was just.
how confidential?
Yeah, but I
is the
heard the
information?
goblins more.
We're
than-
not on a quest to save the world right now, guys. We're going to a fucking dinner party. Like, we
Right.
told the guy we're going to a dinner. I disagree with this whole sequence of it.
We weren't given a +1, so...
And we could have said
No, our luck, it's a fucking archfey.
You had. You could have spoken up. You could have put
Yeah.
yourself in the
He
conversation.
was away.
No, he caught up at the
Oh, he
end.
caught
You got up at the end.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
I more thought he just missed something while he was off gallivanting. So I didn't understand why it was so abruptly cut off.
We shall face our consequences down the road.
Yeah.
As I walk down the road.
There will be there will be an abundance of more chances for that, I'm sure.
Well,
He might be the.
so, you
might be
guys-
the one in charge of
Definitely
the
more people to piss off.
dinner party we're going to.
you guys press on.
Sorry, I didn't piss them off. For once, I did
I
nothing.
actually just
I wasn't there.
Yeah, but is
Yes.
that now he doesn't want mundane? He doesn't want like okay, whatever.
No, but I was like, yeah, I'll go look for your kids this way. I just kept walking in the direction we were heading.
He used an arch-faced monastic to remember I laughed at this joke and gave him one back. So
Alright.
I'm safe.
Hey, Granny, this is the first time Granny was ever rude.
Since our survival.
The last time.
Maybe.
He's covered a lot of bases there, depending on who this person was. If he was just himself, then he's just himself. If he was an archfey in disguise,
He's a really good magician, though, and that scares me.
That's right.
I
That
was put
wasn't
off that
minor.
part
That
by
wasn't
Vance
minor
after that.
No, there was a lot of good magic happening there.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well, we'll see.
Oh,
Good.
that's
So,
great.
as you guys continue lightward down the path, it actually starts to get dark, like nighttime. And
It would be
in
dark.
an oddity of the Fey world, night kind of spreads almost like a dome. Like at the top, when you guys look up, the sky starts to get like dark blue and then purple, and then like dark pink and light pink, and it's just that like very faint orangish pink around the edge of the horizon,
Flat Earth theory.
right? And
Black
sure
Fey.
enough, it just like that dome
Black Fey,
of
wild
darkness
flashlight.
just kind of continues to spread. And as it gets darker, you see stars, very prominent, and eventually you're walking at night, and the sky is filled with stars.
Dark. Should we be finding any?
Same stars as the mundane world or different stars?
There are no stars out in the day. Can't see stars during the day.
Well, they're out. There's not. Well, they might not be out today. I don't
Yeah.
know how that works,
Okay. Fair.
I don't know what's
A,
like-
glance, a glance up just tells you it's a different sky.
Different sky. Okay.
Yeah. In fact, Granny, as you like looking up, you start to notice a couple things. One, there's a few different colored stars. Like it's not just the sort of whitish
Yeah.
silver that you normally see.
LGBTQ.
Some are a little, some are a little gold, some are a little yellow, some are a little reddish, some have a blue tint to them. It's all very, very
Very
faint.
faint.
Very
Alright.
bad.
Also, as you look up, you start to feel a little like woozy, but in a good way.
Oh.
You need to make a Constitution saving. And anybody else who is examining the night sky.
This isn't the night sky. This is hunger of head on.
I'm gonna be writing this down in my notebook.
Okay.
Like, observing.
Are you observing the night sky?
I
Checking
think.
out the stars and whatnot?
I
If
think.
you are, go ahead and give me a con save.
Can I make? I was gonna say I was gonna
What
make a
else would
perception
I
check
do?
to see if I noticed them getting woozy first,
No, I guess.
or do you want me
I
to
guess-
just? I'll just make the con save.
Yeah, I'll make the comment.
Okay.
I don't know what I'd be doing.
Okay, fun. Uh oh.
You're fine. That's a 20.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
And you're a barbarian.
Did they
So,
get
11?
yeah,
Yeah.
15.
20, 25.
16. Okay.
10.
I could give the shit less, but I mean, I'll roll it just because.
I could have
everybody else is
been.
rolling,
I
but-
saw
Should have.
I probably
when we got teleported, I saw the
You can't see the sky.
lady reach up and grab. I'm gonna try and grab a star.
Oh shit.
I'll-
I'm just reaching up into the air. Grab. Yeah.
I got a 10.
11.
25.
Okay. So, everybody except his on. Oh, wait,
No.
you got a 10?
Before I had 30 something. I had 11.
20, I got a 25.
Or I had 10 actually. Unless
Yeah,
you-
10 and 11 fail the con save.
Okay.
Those who pass, you look up and you just start to get like a little like
Dizzy, disoriented.
yeah, dizzy, not disoriented, but you feel like moments after you take a shot of liquor, yeah, right, and you just feel like, ooh, that entered my bloodstream. Like
Warm
I
and a little
felt
burning in
Feel
the
that,
you
back.
know,
Brian?
in
You know
the
how that
ears.
feels
Yeah.
like?
Oh.
You guys actually feel drunk. Like
Pre-gaming.
this intoxicating night sky with all of its beauty, with different colored stars and the multitude of stars up there is literally intoxicating.
Yeah. Okay.
You are
I'm a younger goblin. Never been
We're drunk.
drunk before in my life.
the Aarakocra and the Goblin are tipsy.
I am off my rocker.
Someone take this man's feathers before he tries to fly home.
Hey, well, no.
I get fucking oil.
I give up and
Meeting.
feather.
Hand me my wings.
I got
Give me my wings.
I try getting oil and it's covered in oil.
This is good. I get nervous, before like social gatherings. So a little bit of hold on. A little bit of
liquid courage.
Right, yeah.
You're not like
Sorry,
Little bit of
Courage.
yeah,
liquid
you're not
sky.
like slurred drunk.
Gotcha,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? You're like 3 beers in. You're tipsy.
buzzing.
You got it.
Yeah, you're buzzing.
You're not like Zach back in the day. Flow down a flight of steps before the club.
Doing the front
So,
flip in the middle of the tree,
You're
so.
not
Just a little
poisoned. I didn't want to put that condition on it because depending on
What happened?
what you do at the dinner party, it may help you to be a little socially lubricated, or it may hurt you to be a little.
You got it.
So, but you are socially lubricated. You are.
Yeah,
tipsy.
I'm definitely a little looser.
Okay.
I'm gonna randomly grab some bonfire.
I don't think the trees enjoy that.
Give me the whistle.
buddy. I'm a
Another hour or so of walking at night. You see in the distance a rather grandiose mansion.
Town's right there.
It's on a hill overlooking a little silver ribbon of river in the valley below. You have found.
Annalise?
Well, you're on the outskirts of the city, Senelise. You have found Agrestic Manor, which is Lady Navarine's.
Agrestic.
Manner.
I think when you guys accepted, I either told you
Probably.
where it was and you forgot, or I forgot to tell you where it was.
Aggressive manner sounds familiar.
Does Agrestic Manor sound familiar? Because
Yeah,
otherwise,
I
I don't
probably
know how
wrote
you
it down.
guys would know where it was.
I didn't write.
Plus,
I
you
didn't
rolled
look
a
back.
25 or whatever, which is like when you know where you're going, it's going to get you there.
But I was not with the party, so I was so curious if they called up with me or I was gonna stop after a little while, but there is still that barrier of like us finding each other again.
You were on
if we weren't on a path.
Yeah, we were following a path.
Okay, then yeah, that's fine.
As long as you weren't
yeah,
off the path.
yeah, we cut. Then everybody cut back up.
Yeah, we're on
Does it look like the party is happening right now? Or
Yeah, there's lights, and you can hear the faint sound of music. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm gonna just kind of step like behind a tree and change into my party.
Okay. There's some carts and carriages out front. You hear like
Oh, yeah.
party sounds, but
I'm gonna go to a little puddle and like
Clean up,
get my
yeah.
feathers.
yeah.
Oh.
Time to get dressed in our dress clothes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna follow him to the puddle and then just fall face first.
What?
I do apologize, but I'm not sure if you were invited.
Ooh. Right. I'm still looking for my boss.
Got a little doing dogs again in there.
Yeah. You guys said you had a +1?
Maybe. Not sure how that works. Yep.
Interesting little laundry.
You're exactly right. You guys were invited as heroes of the
Right.
Yeah.
I've been
Wow.
here the whole
Battle
time.
of Stone Lake Vale.
Right.
Um,
We're the Shadow Sailors. We're the SS.
yeah. What do you guys want to do about your new companion?
No.
He
I'm trying to make it
To
work.
be fair, Victor would have been a new companion too.
I'm trying to make it better.
can.
But he was in a while, huh?
Put this guy's kid on him, make him look like Victor, but cover up the feathers.
No, you make him look like Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Blue. Yeah, sorry.
Wait, we can all say
Yeah.
that he's our helper.
Let's put a little leather hood on him and say he's our pet and just go.
Our pet.
Huh?
No, you know.
Oh man.
Uh-huh.
That's what happened when you're a furry.
Great.
Well, first of all,
shit.
going
Still counts.
You think we're gonna make saving throws at this thing? Like, Riz.
So anyway, Granny will get behind a tree, get a big, get her I guess kind of like
We
a
have the
cloak or
board.
something. And kind of like cover herself and get dressed. In
Oh, he's
her,
pulling it.
Yeah.
in her
I think we saw the
dress.
couple days till it goes bad. So
Yeah, I don't think we would be able to fit it in the.
bag of holding.
It would not have.
It's like a dire boar, isn't it?
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
it was big.
I thought, yeah, you guys preserved it.
Yeah, we had
we
10
magically
days.
preserved it.
We had what was it?
Yeah, you got,
The one spell.
you're good. Preserve boar.
Spare the-
No, it's,
spare the-
nah, not spare the dying. That's a cantrip. It's,
Oh,
Gentle repose.
yeah.
yeah.
How long does
So you know is in his dark lavender suit, which matches Vamor's suit
Yup.
that you
That's
got
like
from
that.
the Grenier Cree Atelier.
I got my blue and white plaid.
Granny Lander baby blue dress with lace trim.
I want to look for a rose. Is there a rose nearby?
As you walk up to the house, yeah, there's a couple different rose bushes. Yeah.
Don't.
Hello, Rosebud. You look really pretty.
Easy there at Boots.
You're welcome there. Can I have one of your beautiful flowers for I can show you magnificence through the party?
Oh,
I'm so glad that I just said don't those you asked first, because that would have been fucking terrible.
Mike,
I'll give consent.
which one that do? I'll just take this one. And that is so tall in my hand. Oh, thank goodness. I put it in my hair.
Looks lovely. What color is it? What color did you pick?
No, this is nice red with the baby blue.
Nice.
Alright. What are we gonna do?
Then long sleeveless shirt, clinch at the waist.
I
I think so. I think it was like a
Like,
dark
people
demo
just go
green.
naked. I'm already dressed in black and white.
no sure.
He's on a green brown cape.
So
Yeah,
I'm
I-
already wearing
yeah,
kind of nice,
3/4
like,
overlap.
robes.
Yeah.
I cast prestidigitation on you, and I clean your robes and everything, and I make you smell not like a bird.
Can we just like a bow tie? Just
No.
You know,
No,
like
okay.
instead of a bird.
great. Should I just
I still don't
No, you smell like fresh baked goods.
look in through the window? Like I don't know.
It's like perch on the roof.
yeah, I don't know. Or I could
Better watch my
act like I'm one of your familiars. Or
Well, you can also like this carry our stuff.
really grown familiar.
You can carry our stuff around.
Wait, what's the guy's
It's just
name?
a servant?
That was
Yeah.
the other thing.
Alright.
We finally hired a servant.
We can always ask, I suppose.
Yeah.
We can ask, but like,
Get our servant.
who do we ask?
Then I don't have to carry all my stuff. We go my fucking
Okay,
We
well.
go right to left hand.
well,
like,
one-
every-
one-
like, hey,
one of
you
lady-
brought a +1, is that alright? Like,
Well, there's probably somebody at the door checking.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Her butler or doorman.
No, I think the best way we can get them there is calling them up, having them be our servant.
What if we like serve them up like Thanksgiving Day?
put an apple in
Like a bird.
Whoa.
I'm gonna shove
I'd rather leave.
I'm gonna shove the fuck up your ass.
Open your beak. Here's an apple.
It's too much trouble. I'll keep working on my dice strike. But we can try the servant route.
Yeah.
I say we just ask first.
Yeah,
Honestly,
right.
I feel like
That's
that's the best option.
No, like asking our servant be you.
Do we see people at the door, like checking people in?
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, there's a hidden house page dressed quite formally, standing there, waiting. Watching you guys like walk up towards it.
Mundane or
And we just stop before we get there.
Yeah.
circle up from the mundane world.
Right.
You
guys
decide
try
to
to shove
go
an apple in my mouth.
I'm gonna go with no.
No.
But
Do we look with other people like showing up? Do we look appropriately dressed?
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't
Absolutely.
didn't want to be-
Wait, do you think-
overdressed.
Yeah.
do they have a
No,
list?
you're looking.
Like, are they? Yeah. Sure.
Maybe.
Presentation, just my name with all you guys.
Heroes of
We don't even have a group name.
No.
What do we even say? We're gonna be as this all fucking night.
Shadow Saviors.
What if we just go up and see what they say for? Like, go up. Let's just go up and be like, hey, we're
We
here.
didn't save any shadows. We
Okay.
actively fought against them.
Shadow Sealers. Shadow Concealers?
Shadow players.
What? The shadow
Shadow
what?
Players? Shadow Concealers.
You're a shadow.
That's what I heard. I was like, what?
The SDS.
the shadow cooks.
The Steelers.
You can read the coats to go. That's what I heard. I was like, what?
So as you guys are whispering this amongst each other as you approach the manor, the hidden page says,
Here's some
"Greetings,
blue.
heroes of the Fell Night Vale. Lady Navarine is pleased to host you this evening. I see you brought your contribution to the party," and he gestures towards the boar. And he says, "I shall have our kitchen staff take care of it at once. Thank you." And he kind of claps, and a couple of literally 2 foot tall,
Brownies.
brownies come out, and 4 of them on the drag the boar up towards the house, but they go kind of around the side, so it's like a servant's entrance. Come, I shall announce your presence.
We have some changes. We
We
have
don't have changes. We have potential.
changes in our membership. The group that was invited has changed slightly.
That's fine.
So
Still have the apple.
If they're included with you, then they are also invited to the party.
what the one with us? I guess Victor's technically with us, like being ghost.
Yeah, sure.
He's questionable. We still don't trust him. Or at least I don't. I don't know.
Keep an eye on him.
I don't quite know what to make of that.
Neither do we.
What was the character's name again?
Pierce.
Pierce.
All right, so 10 minutes wasted. I'm like, that's cool. Now we know.
Hey,
Hey,
been
it's
safe.
better to have contingencies and not need them
Exactly.
than not have contingencies and get stuck.
Stuff for me. I want to let loose a little bit tonight.
Oh, I dropped everything. When I realized we don't have to do the servant act, I'm just no. Yeah, you're good. Well, party.
This whole bag of holding.
Let's party. Yeah, right.
We also pre-gamed basically.
Yeah, we did.
So
You
we're good.
all go by a name.
Yeah.
He did it. He did the thing.
Here it is.
Fucking, we're
Yeah,
10 seconds
absolutely.
in, boys. I've
Heroes
told you
of
guys.
the. What did you
Famous
guys call it?
sisters.
They're gonna call you heroes of the
They
Fell
got
Night Vale,
friends.
or heroes of the battle of the Fell Night Vale. But that's sort of how they refer to you.
How about the Veil Boys?
The page is asking if you guys have.
Greg Lander and
Another
the Veil
character.
Boys.
We're not doing another band.
The Fell Night Fae Boys.
What about
Whoa.
hole pluggers?
Oh, what?
Oh wow.
Because we put the keystone back in the wall.
I got it.
We put our finger in the dike.
Why are we trying to? We've had cool names. Every other fucking campaign. Can we stop all the bullshit, guys?
Because Brandon's not here. And he usually comes up with
That's true. Yeah.
That
No,
was like,
no, he did not.
Right.
He did not.
I know.
Notice that.
Right.
He did not come up Corey with the Dexy Boys.
Yes,
And that's not,
Did he?
yeah, good
Yes.
news, we said.
He named the Facebook page Court in the Deck.
Yeah.
Well, he named the Facebook page.
And then
And then he changed it to
Yeah.
Dark Sons of Atheth.
Yeah.
Right.
and he definitely came up with that one.
Well, we kept saying Dexy Boys, and then because we all had high decks,
Oh, okay.
and then he was playing the only female character, so it was Cora and the Dexy Boys.
Oh, cool.
And then Careless Whisper, I forget how that came
I
about.
think that's still.
Oh, because we sucked at everything.
I actually think that one was still Brandon that came up with that
I
one.
think it was a pun. I think I made the pun, and Brandon was like, "That's a good."
Yeah.
Four fairy and two mundane. Four fairy, two mundane.
Fake got friends.
Ooh, they got friends. I like that.
He just got it that time around.
Yeah, that took.
What?
The Fae got friends.
Oh.
Say it faster.
Not out loud.
I gotta use it back.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to avoid saying the name of the group for
yeah.
the next several months.
That one works. It's perfectly fine.
The Fae friends.
The Fae got friends.
No.
Alright.
Fable
Either way.
Warriors.
He says
I think that's the best one.
I think
Yeah.
that was
he
the
leads
one
you
I-
guys
Yeah.
into the main foyer.
Fabled Warriors.
Okay, I got it now.
Let's go with that. Fabled Warriors.
Cool.
We have a name.
They got friends.
I'm okay with changing the name Warriors to something
I'll
else,
just
but
put it
like
to me.
Fabled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun
That's cool.
territory right
All
there.
right. So you walk into the foyer. It's an opulent mansion, nice rugs, mirrors, and paintings on the wall. Stairs that go into another level.
Fable.
Chandelier.
Lights.
You guys are big double doors open, and the page stands there. And when you look into the room, noise kind of hits you. There's some music playing. There's different circles of conversation and some people. There's all told, there's about only about 15, 20 people there. And he stands at the door and stands at attention, and he says, announcing the arrival of the
Fable Warriors.
Fabled Warriors,
But we're
I know.
heroes of the Battle of
We're
the
not doing the
Felbright
29
Vale, and saviors of Lairlorn Lodge. Woo! A party!
and give us John Cena's entry music.
Don't worry, we're here.
I go stealth.
I'm taking all the credit.
I hide behind the air coat.
Pierce and the Fable Warriors, we're here.
You guys are introduced one by one as you enter the room. Nim! Yena!
do a sword flourish.
He's on.
I'm like, his name is Lou. His name is Lou. The next one.
Wait, no, it was fine.
Victor! Pierce!
Woo! Honestly, I'm liking it.
Vamor Prairie Runner!
Every time you go, woo, I just picture
And full name
Granny Landers.
and Granny Lander.
And
these people like politely turn and clap and nod in recognition as you guys walk
Pierce.
in, and just sort of meld into the floor.
Yeah. First, middle, last.
Right, absolutely. Never told you guys. That was on my secret card. That's my name.
Wait, is it really?
What?
That's some bullshit actually pulling off.
Insane improv there.
It is now.
Pierce. So let me give you the lay of the land, and then I want each of you, either as a small group or together or individually, sort of pick what situation or conversation you want to work yourselves into. All right. So a couple things. Over here, well, starting say from the left side of the room, in the corner there's a band playing. It's a
String.
what do you call it? Not a quartet, but a quintet. 5-piece band. They are crickets, like anthropomorphic crickets.
They're playing your legs.
They are playing instruments, but they do use their legs and click their wings to make a pretty complex sound. You see a group of Eldrin, and they are decked out in very nice, impractical for battle armor. This is very much ceremonial armor. It's enameled. There's like vibrant colors. Each of these people are in a different color.
Like pure gold. It's
If
crappy
you,
metal.
if you recall, there was going to be another group there, the Knights of the Clarion Peaks. So your characters might click, that these are the only ones that are in like armor that would be knights. They all look different. There's some men and women. They're also wearing like makeup. You notice that about them, that these Eldrin have like some rouge on and something bringing out their eyes and some lipstick kind of thing, men and women. You see a small group that is gathering around a couple of people who are having an increasingly intense discussion, debate, but like each person is getting more and more like insistent about their point, and they're kind of exchanging things, but the temperature's rising in that conversation, and there's gathering some people around, kind of leaning in. People who are not facing it are kind of like, leaning in and watching now, that kind of dynamic. And over in the corner, you have a woman, a bent old like crone. Excuse me.
Granny Lander?
She's standing right next to us.
Yeah. at a small table, and she is giving tarot readings. Tarot cards are out. There's a few people standing around watching this, and the one person sitting at the table is just like looking at the old woman, and the old woman is just looking at the guy, and there's 3 cards set in front of them. So that's what you see. Interesting.
No food
Or
or not yet.
there. I'm sorry. There are brownie servants delivering drinks and refilling glasses of wine with a pitcher.
Brownie servants, serving wine. What's
From a pitcher.
No.
Refilling drinks. Of course. It's just interesting.
tarot reading? There are a man and her staring.
Chewie.
Granny, right?
Yeah. So let me know where you want to go, what you want to do, who you want to hang out with.
First of all, let's see if there's a coat check.
Certainly.
All right. Everything but the bag of holding. Wait, I guess I can put all my crap in the bag of holding. Didn't even think about that.
That's you did it.
I did it.
Oh dear.
He's all like,
Bag of
Oh.
carrying around empty.
Make sure it doesn't crush the whistle.
Oh yeah. I'll look in. I'll
Right,
put
just be
stuff
careful.
away. Put all the stuff in and neatly organize it.
It's a bag of holding.
It doesn't.
No space.
It doesn't organize. It just.
No.
I neatly
No, yeah,
organize
I
it.
didn't say that.
You have to put
Oh, you just think about it and it comes in here.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
As long as you.
So there's no like moving stuff around.
I was thinking of more like never mind.
Part like
Okay,
loading
I got it.
desserts and appetizers into it for later.
just scooping.
Yeah.
12 pounds of mashed
Find
potatoes.
its way into the
Where-
kitchen, just
where's
starts
the
doing all
lobster
of
and
her-
the crab?
Cook the board, shove it in a bag.
So I like to get a drink. I like to get a little lubricated because I'm having a good time, nice out. I'm having a nice time out. And I love my keys. That's all I need to have right now.
Do you see the lady? Did I miss that? Like the head honcho lady?
Lady
You
Naveen.
do not.
You do know.
You do not see Lady Navarine tears of milk.
I'm the head lady here. Here, Spears.
Here, call me Triple P. Thank you. Let's do this.
P cubed.
P cubed. That's
All right.
fine.
So,
That was painful.
That is really bad.
When it's so cold outside, you
Yeah.
gotta.
All right. So what are we doing? Where are we going?
That's what I called my kidney stone I just had.
Right.
I think I would like to check out the bent on prone or dance to some music.
Granny, are you not cooking?
Nah, I think I'll be relaxing for once. And I've been looking a lot. I got soup earlier.
You did an amazing job.
Tiny thing.
If you're not cooking, I'm going to go over to the knights.
okay.
I'm just kind of.
I do go with you though.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we can go over to the lady first if you want.
I'm heading towards the crone tarot reader.
You know, are you okay with me going to the tarot reader?
Yeah, I'll come along.
Okay.
All right. So 3 of you going to the tarot reader.
Mora's gonna make sure he gets some food.
The food's
There's
Snacks.
snacks.
Sure.
And
Oh,
There's got to be snacks to start.
he doesn't
I
wanna
hear
drink
there's
wine,
brownies
so
out.
He's gonna skip the wine, but he's gonna make his way over to the place where the temperature rises.
Okay.
Emotion.
He sees there might be some
I
sort of
said that
battle
out loud.
happening. Might be a battle of wits,
Mhm.
but Moore thinks he's good in any battle.
They like
Cool.
emotion.
Even though he may
I believe so.
Pull Frank.
Where is Pierce going? Huh? Pierce.
You.
Be careful eating those brownies.
Yeah, P cubed is gonna a little tipsy. They like heightened emotion.
Mhm.
Are there like waiters? There's waiters or the brownies.
Mhm.
you know what a brownie is, right?
Yeah. Well, no. But I'm picturing just a little.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what like
Yes,
the
except
race
not
is,
at
but I'm
all.
picturing just a little like goblin like
Little, almost like a garden gnome.
I can look at that.
You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Cross between
no, yeah.
fairy kind of.
Yeah.
I just picture
But
them.
they are like specifically like house servants.
cool. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna like trip.
Didn't even take for no.
But I'd like to do it
I like to respect.
I'd like to. I'd like to.
In a
I'd like
funny
to
way.
do it kind of secretly. I'd like to. I'd
Okay.
like, you know,
Stealthily.
That's
Right.
the
Why
opposite.
are you trying to trip one?
heightened emotion. We just
Prank.
got pranked. That's the etiquette, right? It's heightened emotion. They're trying to get reactions out of people. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
also-
you're trying to hide that you did it.
No, right. Which would be
Okay.
You're also
Nim-
trying to trip me working.
1, 2,
You're
3.
going for middle
Four,
course comedy and a
5.
high class.
yeah.
Just go ahead. I'll follow kind of like the
Hey, man.
approach of the tarot
We'll see.
card reading, but
Brandon gonna be back
I'm
next week?
not a fan of
Maybe.
crowds. I'm not a
In
fan
that
of showing
case.
my face. So I'm gonna hang back
I'll
from
just
like
picture
the
nothing
group a
for
little
you guys.
bit and kind of just not make direct eye contact.
Anything you
but
could
also
say, you
just
fucking
kind of
just
listen
that.
to
Yeah.
At the end
what's
of it,
going on
like,
around.
like, I might
I'm
not get
trying to just
the
keep my
captain.
feet kind of down, not really mingling.
Triple P
Cool.
was one of his P's.
But I want to listen to what happens with the tarot, so I'll share with them and kind of just keep an eye over it.
Okay, cool. So let's start with the tarot reading. So we've got a couple people over there.
Mhm.
So, as you guys make your way over, as everybody makes their way over to that table, you see the crone just kind of glance up and acknowledge your presence. A couple other people move to accommodate you guys, being around the table. And you see 3 cards laying on the table. But the woman and the man, they're just kind of like looking at each other. They're not like staring contest looking at each other. They're just kind of like, as if, like,
They're having a
Yeah, 100%.
I thought they might talk on the brains.
and then she says, okay. And the Eldrin sit at the table says, thank you, Olga. I appreciate that. Give me a lot to think about. And he pushes away from the table, stands up and walks away. And she kind of looks, and he goes over and he pulls the little like baby's breath flower out of his corsage on his dress, lapel, and gives it to the crone, and she kind of puts it in one of the folds of her different shawls overlapping. She says, and she scoops up the cards and puts them, off to the side. She says, would anyone here like a reading?
I've done this before. I like to partake. This shall be fun.
Well,
Do you know Madam Eva?
Are you even from around here? At all?
who's you dope here?
She travels a lot.
Yeah.
You can go here.
Miss Cleo.
Sitting down and getting a better
Real
look,
fake
being up
tarot
close to
reader.
this
He knows Miss Cleo.
old crone, her wrinkles have wrinkles. Like she's folded over flesh, like
She was older than Granny.
Does she have like origami for a face?
pretty much, yeah.
These walk-
Kind of a
folds her folds into
like brownish skin, like golden brown skin. Some few warts with like very noticeable hair poking, out of them. Hair just back in a simple bun. She has different shawls on, like kind of layers of shawls, and across the shawls are, you see, like as you again just kind of take it all in, little beads, colored beads. You see some bones. You see some feathers. You see some probable gems, or maybe it's costume jewelry. You can't quite tell, but there's like a little kind of jingle, with her going on, and it's not like a nice outfit, but it's busy,
Suiting.
Yes.
I had this done before, and they were, I believe it was Madam Eva, and she was belonging to like this tribe called, this had the freaking name in my brain.
Bastani.
Bastani, thank you. The Bastani.
Mm.
You ever heard of them?
She pulls on one of her whiskers. She says, Madam Eva.
Not in this campaign.
Okay.
It's from Strahd.
Gotcha.
I like it.
I do think I'm
Slowly pulling on the string.
Just keeps going out.
every reader has their own deck,
Yeah.
way of interpreting it. So
You look down beneath her because she's done a couple tears. There's just a pile of hair.
Yeah.
Just keeps on pulling it out.
It's like a ribbon, like a magician having. It's coming out.
Spool.
So yeah, I will pounce down.
Wonderful. She puts a candle on the table and just kind of like does this, and a little flame appears in her fingers, and she lights the candle. It's a blue flame, and there's a sort of a glow that comes out and kind of then dissipates, and you now understand what's happening at this table. She is speaking to you, and you can hear her, but you can no longer clearly hear anybody outside this bubble. Anything outside this little bubble around the table is just kind of muffled. Like the music is muffled, any conversations are muffled. You guys, you watch this blue glow envelope, Granny and Olga. And you can no longer hear them, and you just see them like looking at each other. You don't see anything else. Yeah.
Does it physically keep us out? Like by trying to stick my head into the bubble?
You're getting like interference.
Okay.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's so neat. That's like a privatization by bubble.
Precisely.
No, that's so cool.
But, when I read the tarot, I do not want everybody to see what you may be in your future, good or bad.
Yeah, HIPAA. It's a privacy act that you should practice, baby. It's almost good as magic. That's contracts.
Young lady, please.
Oh, you're so sweet. I think we're gonna
Relatively speaking.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be good friends.
So, I take it you're not from this area.
Nah.
You shuffle the cards. Where are you from?
Why don't you tell me?
Tarot reading, not a.
I also forget where I'm from.
Not Zach. She just got to mention.
Oh, it's clear to me. I would guess most people here, you are from the second world.
Ah, yeah, the mundane world.
She has this deck of oversized cards now, and she starts to lay them out. She lays out 3. She flips the first card. It's the moon.
Ah, yes, the moon.
Picture of a large full moon in it's like a gnarled tree in front of it, just silhouetted.
Push it up against the dome.
It says, the moon signifies mystery, intuition, and hidden truth. Beware the illusions that surround you, for they may lead you astray. Trust your instincts and delve deeper into the shadows to uncover the answers you seek.
We all need to get a reading, see if he's got something for all of us.
I'm sure he does.
I want to hear Pierce's read.
And then come back. Come back a second time.
I can give it to you afterwards.
Do disguise self. Come back.
Yeah.
Instinct delve
Wear those
into
nose glasses.
darkness down cover. Okay.
She moves on to the second card. She turns it over, and her lips kind of curl into a smile. And on the card is a crumbling tower that's being struck by lightning. And she says, the tower represents upheaval, sudden change. Prepare yourself, for a significant event is on the horizon. Though it may bring chaos and destruction, remember that from ruins, new paths can emerge. Embrace the opportunity to rebuild and grow even stronger.
Embrace the sun.
Going dark.
And then she flips over the final card. Her eyes sparkle. And what you see on the card is a starry sky, but one star in particular, a 5-pointed star, bright and large, and has like glowing lines coming off of it. And she says, "Ah, the star, a symbol of hope, inspiration, and guidance. Even the darkest of times, there's a shimmering light that guides your way. Trust in your dreams and aspirations, but they hold a key to a brighter future. Embrace the blessings that surround you and allow them to illuminate your path."
What does that even mean, Kobe Bryant?
That's mighty fine. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. You see a little tear. I go down her eyes. No, that was the most magnificent thing. Yeah, sure, you got a tear.
And she reaches, and like her little arms like keep reaching across the table. And when her arm get close, like her arm stops, but then her finger. And she doesn't touch your skin, but she just touches the tear.
Oh no, this is what
tear.
you want
You
to.
said okay.
And has
With
it kind of
consent.
retracts everything back in, and she takes it and puts it under a fold in her.
Did we see?
No,
Under one of her wrinkles.
No, I meant the.
You guys just see
scary
these
close
two
to my
people
face.
like
Oh,
Nope.
so we
looking
don't.
at each other.
Do we see the cards coming out and all that?
I say yeah because we did for the other.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so we see the cards,
But
we
not
don't
what
see
the
her
cards
moving.
are,
Or
right?
Yeah, no, right.
we can see. Can we determine what the
You
cards
would
are?
see
or
the
they-
cards face down.
Okay,
You wouldn't see what they were.
gotcha.
You know, HIPAA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Gotcha.
skip a.
That was fine.
Anonymous.
How do you learn how to do all this fun stuff?
This for ages.
Agents and agents hence.
Indeed. My mother, who learned from her mother, who learned from her mother, who learned from her aunt.
Oh, wow, that's really funny. Sorry. Zach thought that was really funny.
Got him.
So,
Yeah.
I have other customers.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can make the hip shield go away.
Hippo shield.
Oh,
And then you guys see the two back. She scoops up the cards.
you know,
Puts them back down.
that was so much fun. I feel so enlightened. I feel refreshed. I think you should try it. Oh, by the way, I won't hear anything you said. There's a hip shield.
A hippo shield.
We're protected from hippos?
Yeah.
What's the hippo?
I'm not sure.
It's like a tiny lighter.
Okay.
Oh, wait, this is a zipper.
It's like Steve.
If you insist, what's she taking as payment?
Oh, come here.
Oh. Oh, I don't know if I have any of those to give at the moment.
What, man? She'll take a piece of your hair. I've done this before with Mountain Eva and Gastani. It was mighty fun the first time, it was mighty fun the second time.
What do I know about collecting bodily fluids? Your bodily fluids. Having
Your rule,
Yeah, I mean.
What?
All right.
See, what did I say?
Just
think
roll.
you're saying- yeah.
What kind of roll?
It usually ends up with
17
Even
plus
make
whatever. 17.
Int or something, or I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably in because it's like a
Valid.
knowledge based thing. So,
17 plus in 0 is 17.
in all different realms, warlock magic, sorcery magic, arcane magic, any kind of, bodily fluids are a primary source of a connection between one person and another. So, and you would even know just from general magic that blood, hair, skin, teeth, whatever, are used to like look in on people.
Granny, if I could have a word over here.
Sure. I'm gonna pull her over to like a quieter corner.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm sure the fortune reading was wonderful, but I don't know if it was the best idea to give things like your tears or your hair to this strange woman you don't really know.
Alright, not before, that's fine.
But it could give them the ability to spy on you or
Oh, I know.
do you harm.
I don't think they're gonna do me any harm.
Why do you believe that?
But you're an old lady.
I say this with all due respect, but you are slightly of age, and I've seen you fucking kill people. Now, don't get me wrong; they had it coming, but that does not give her a free pass to not do harm.
I don't go for your mother's one.
Look, and it would also be.
Well, I've been watching from like
Fair.
I don't know how much I would gain from a fortune from her, as our fates are very much intertwined at this moment. So I feel like much of what she said to you would probably apply to me.
If you don't feel comfortable, I expect your comfortability to jump into unknown.
and I decline.
Alright, no. Yeah, I messed up that sentence, but I expect you no matter what.
Yes, thank you.
I respect you and your choices. I'm going to. I guess since I'm like a warlock and all my magic is given to me, so I'm not trained in Arcana, but I'm just gonna be like, kind of give Granny like a once over, like see if I can tell like, is there anything affecting her like right now?
Mhm.
Arcana, I guess. Yeah, that sounds about right for me. That's a 6.
Roll double dudes. Like there's two numbers that can go next to each other.
Yeah,
Nothing,
yeah,
nothing
17
detectable.
last time, but
You know,
okay,
he does roll doubles.
maybe nothing at all.
10 roll.
yeah, okay. As
Maybe.
far as I can
Do I feel fine? I feel normal, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
I'm just drinking a little more low. No, no. Cabernet Sauvignon. She's actually a good wine drinker.
Cabernet.
Yeah, Sauvignon. I could say the forward, but yeah.
You can just say Cabernet.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
You can just say cab.
Yeah,
No.
because you're not pronouncing the last word right.
Sorry.
That's okay.
What's it?
Granny's already a little
You drinking
tipsy.
cab.
She's already a little.
Down.
Captain
Sauvignon.
anyone else getting a fortune?
Yeah, I'll sit up. I'll sit down. I'm on a chair.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
He's on. What's your name?
What is my name?
That's funny. I didn't even.
starts to morph into Granny
Oh,
Lander. I am
okay.
Granny Lander.
My name is Olga Manglefang.
Oh, right. You did say
That's
that.
right. Oh, yeah.
So,
Gonna let her collect your tears too.
where are you from,
Other
young goblin?
Around here.
Oh, it's the summer canopy.
Yep.
I don't spend much time here. And by the way, there's no blue flame yet. You guys are all privy to whatever's happened. I don't spend much time here. I'm just a guest like you. And I like to do my thing.
Yeah, have some fun.
What brings you here?
Invited because we were heroes.
Ah, kind of heroes.
We sealed the shadow with the SS.
Because we're the shadow sealers.
Not the shadow seal. God damn it.
Right, we're the whole pillars.
Yeah.
Weren't the whole pluggers either.
I know it's a motherfucker.
There was no mothers involved.
Granny Lander's a mother.
I
But you didn't get mugged.
did hear
I
about.
really don't want to think about that.
I know Queen Rosalind. I know she was not happy with
You know what
the way
person?
things turned out.
Oh,
I knew her when she was young.
Oh,
It's not a hang.
that must have been really
The
long.
pile grows ever longer.
Indeed it was.
Did you go dig?
Fucked it.
Bing, 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 bing.
No, does he go bing, or does it go bing?
What the deliverance is happening here?
You hear the band break a string, come over, restring their instrument.
So,
Olga, can you help us
would
out
you
here?
like your tarot reading?
Yes.
She puts the candle down, lights it, blue flame. You guys see what you see.
She say any incantation or anything, or just the flame itself.
Just like the Zack Skelly guy. He drank from a cursed lake. After that happened, I expected nothing.
I was also expecting to get a tear.
No, I didn't think so.
I was expecting my rose to be given.
You're
Um,
gonna
3 cards go face down on the table.
No one.
Actually, no. She places them one at a time. Sorry. First card. She flips it over, and she says, "This card is the Fool." And you see a person in a jester costume. You know, like the different things and bells on the end of it, like a typical medieval jester. She says, "The Fool presents new beginnings, spontaneity, and embracing the unknown." I can give you this. Like, I can copy paste it in the sun if you want.
Okay.
You can do that to me. Send
Yeah,
it to me.
yeah. It signifies a fresh start or a leap of faith into uncharted territories.
Maybe both.
Maybe both. The card is generally a reminder to trust your instincts. Follow your heart.
Okay. Nifty.
Next card. Flips it.
Uh-oh.
A hermit.
That's okay.
And what you see with the hermit is a forest with a cave.
Mhm.
And just sort of like the highlights of a face in the darkness of the cave.
Gotcha.
You know,
Does
like
it-
not a full face, but almost like when somebody has like a, you know, like when somebody does a flashlight shadow, but it's like top down.
Does it kind
So
of
you
look,
see, like,
does
a
it look
bridge
like
of
the
the nose.
druid that we encountered before Sealing the Shadow?
Zephyr?
Yeah. Was it his name? No, I'm talking about the druid that was corrupted by the shadow. That Nim and I had.
Oh, no,
Okay.
no.
Did it look like Zephyr?
Vaguely.
I knew it.
He says, hermit
Check that one
represents introspection, solitude, and wisdom gained through seclusion. It suggests a period of self-reflection, seeking inner guidance, finding answers. Kind of points her long, skinny finger within yourself.
There's someone inside you. You're pregnant. Congratulations.
It may also indicate a need for retreat, for enlightenment.
You can chair back.
You're retreating.
You've never had a tarot reading.
No, first time, but I've got connections. And before she flips the last one,
Uh-huh.
I'm actually gonna, like one of my portents.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna burn one of them, and I'm gonna know what she's flipping. So my eyes are gonna go black. It's gonna straighten up, and I call out what the card is before she flips it.
Oh, that's cool.
She takes note of this. She says,
And like as she flips it, I call it.
okay. She's looking at you as she flips it, though.
Whatever. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just saying, I know what it is, but
Yeah.
I don't know what you were gonna.
Right.
In-game news.
It is. Let's go with the death card.
He was trying to show that she's staring at you as she reveals because she knows what it is already too.
Fair.
Hmm.
seen that. I knew that was coming.
Indeed, you did.
Indeed, I did.
Contrary to its actual literal meaning, the death card symbolizes transformations, endings, and new beginnings. It represents the natural cycle of life, death, and rebirth.
Circle of life.
It also may indicate the need to let go of the old and embrace the new.
Embracing yourself.
Death brings the possibility of profound change.
It does. Has effects on people.
We already experienced enough death.
Yeah, my entire career for all
That
that.
section, then we could use way more of that.
I've got a tragic backstory like this was that's a different story. Yes, I've dealt with a lot of death recently. One more recent than others, but I'm unsure what's going on. Anyways.
He's on. I read tarot cards, not a therapist.
Oh. That means you're cheaper then.
On that note,
Oh. Bag of bones. I'm gonna like search through and kind of like hand
Yeah,
out
the
one
bigger bones from the other. Yeah.
from the goblins that we killed.
and again, reaches over and
Yeah.
her arm just kind of unnaturally
I pull
like
back a little bit so it stretches further.
fingers just keep
Testing out.
growing.
Three steps back.
Yeah.
You want to
As it gets to a certain point, like you see a little flash come over her face. You can't tell if it's like anger, annoyance, or like
Insight 19.
there's a little like, "Hi, motherfucker," you know. And no, before you extend, she reaches her hand out like from like this, as if you were going to give them to her. Turns over her hand, and then the bones that were in your hand go into her hand. She retreats back. Which ones did you give her? Right?
It's one of the goblins that we killed
Okay.
from the mirror glass fight. And it's been cleaned off already.
Goblin bones.
Gave her your goblin bones.
Yes.
No, because they're your goblin bones, but they're not your.
Right.
It's not my own bones, but you know.
Did you happen to know who possessed these bones before you?
No, they were just
I don't think these bones are possessed.
they were people that attacked us, and I was driven to grab specific bones from there for some reason, and that was one of them. I figured it would be a good payment.
I assure you it is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Puts them in a vault somewhere. Puts the thing out, and the noise level returns to this little bubble here.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, his honor. Any other readings, or should we move on?
Who else was at the tarot reader?
I'm not getting ready.
He said not prep.
He's loitering.
And you know also
I'm like kind of watching.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
How magical.
I'm good.
Right.
Interesting. Very
Here,
vague.
listen.
Very vague, like
Go ahead,
normal, but
please. But
I'm
What?
tripping now.
well, I didn't just want to trip him. My goal was to like make a
Body
make
fluid.
like a moment, but I didn't want to like be a party pooper or whatever. So, and of course I'm doing this with like +1 deception or sleight of hand, but I kind of want to like cause like just a little trip and then be there to be like you know, oh, just a little
Yeah.
moment
Yeah,
of
it's
like
nice.
what.
Make,
You know?
Oh,
make an athletics check.
Okay.
You're trying to trip him? This little brownie?
I'm trying to, yeah, but in a way that won't like make him fall flat on his face. Just like a little bit of like a foot trip, even just like step on the back of his shoe, just to make him like
He wants him to stumble so he can catch
Stumble
him. and then,
so that I-
like, swab
yeah,
him.
squab like you know.
these little guys are
Yeah,
Athletics.
You know what's really funny though?
You're
You're
gonna be against his acrobatics, so
+0.
it's a good chance he hops over it.
That's a flat 10.
Perfectly average.
I am drunk.
Right.
You trip.
Should I do it with disadvantage?
He catches you.
Yeah, right.
He
Um,
dips you.
As you,
Albeit.
the brownie's walking around, he
Yeah,
has
yeah,
a
yeah.
tray, just, a couple empty glasses on it, and he's walking past you. You kind of had your back turned to him and just like angle your
Right.
foot out because this guy's only 2 feet tall.
Just a little.
But it very deftly like steps over your,
Yeah.
talon.
Sure.
And just kind of like gives a quick momentary like
Dirty.
Yeah.
look at you and then continues.
Can I just go?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him the fawns.
Would you like anything to drink?
I'm good. Yeah, sure, I'll take a drink. Thank you. Sorry about
I'm an
that.
asshole.
I apologize.
Yeah, he just said thank you.
It's been said a lot. And it's
I'm
not.
sure it was
Yeah.
an accident, unintentional.
Absolutely.
Well, it's just some sort of contact.
Lady Navarine would not appreciate any abuse of her servants and help.
Right. Of course.
Of course.
Right. So thank you. Right.
Yeah. Noted.
I'm gonna go back over to GQ. Just have a great time.
Make a perception check.
Strike one.
Just because you're like there, kind of eyes and ears.
I'm not gonna drink this, by the way.
Oh, all right.
I'm a little apparently too fucked up from the sky as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. I'm gonna plan.
Giving
Yeah.
me an 8.
An 8.
Yeah, I've been watching.
A couple of the guests
Not well.
that catch your eye, other than the ones that we've mentioned. One is a ogre that is very well dressed and very well groomed, and he is carrying around a jeweled box, like almost like a jewelry box, but it has jewels on it and stuff. It looks kind of nice. And you notice anytime he the ogre takes any sort of food or drink, he lifts the box up and gives it to something in the box and puts the box back down. Just kind of carrying on conversations with different people, but hair neatly combed, wearing a nice almost red crushed velvet kind of suit, a darker almost maroon, I guess, darker red suit with a ruffled shirt kind of coming out, very well tailored to this ogre. Pants but bare feet.
Naturally. Hard to make shoes for a guy.
I don't know. Our centaur got one.
You have shoes?
4 of them.
Oh, I don't know about shoes.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if you've got shoes.
Shoes.
Dress horseshoes?
Horseshoes.
Horseshoes.
You must have some hairy feet.
Staying alive.
But more.
Yeah.
You are, along with several others, gathered around this increasingly heated debate.
Yeah.
There are 2 Eldrin there. And you kind of catch them in the middle, as you're picking up on this conversation. The circle around these 2 people have gotten very quiet, and now everybody's listening. And you gather the essential question being debated is who was the better leaper? Leaper. Yes. Which queen of the bullfrogs was a better leaper? Queen Bugatu or Queen Tamba? And they are as heated as you would hear 2 people arguing who is the best basketball player of all time.
World Fey wide? Is this something? Would I recognize these names? It's an 18 on the die. I don't know what I'm rolling.
Yeah, probably history.
So 17.
Only -1. Surprised.
Proficient.
Like a lot of things in the Feywild, there's a queen, a king, a duke, a earl, a title of pretty much everything. But these bullfrogs that are somewhere in the summer canopy, you've definitely heard of them before,
Okay.
and you probably heard each name, even though you probably don't remember what's associated with them necessarily. But yeah. The one guy who you pick up on just from the whispers in the crowd that's gathered around. Bartel is one of the Eldrin that's arguing.
Okay.
And he's laying out his case. And he says, Queen Bogatu is the most naturally talented leaper in the summer canopy. Long, powerful legs. She explodes from her pad and up into the air. When she leaps, it is with such agility and precision. She has honed her skills, perfected her technique, precise, controlled landings and jumps, even over long distances. And we all know she has the longest leap ever witnessed. It's celebrated everywhere. How do you beat that? And the other guy who you pick up on, his name is Ricard, says, you're telling me you think that's better than Queen Tamba? Queen Tamba is the most versatile leaper around. More than just distance. She could twist. She could flip. She has such elegance and grace. Makes the other one look like she's drunk. Pure poetry in the air. Also, don't forget about this. Now, remember, this argument has been going on for a while, right? So, like, they're not just sort of debating, you know, they're laying it out for each other. Remember this. The queen can also fight, and she can hunt. Tamba could leap with such silence. She surprises her prey. She eludes any predator. And she's the apex predator of her pond. Or are you forgetting that? And look, you want to talk about legendary leaps? Sure. How about the leap across the gorge? Jagged cliffs. It's not just distance. It's also the obstacles that you're overcoming. How about the great ambush leap? When she trapped that dragonfly. Nobody thought she could do that. And then the towering ascent. Huh? Where are you going to put that? How are you going to tell me that's not the greatest leap? The most legendary leap? Sure, distance is great. So these two are heated, going at it, trying to talk over each other, etc. Finally, Bartel looks and he says, Sir, you are of our realm, yes?
Yes.
Yes. You've heard the arguments between myself and my good friend Ricard here. Tell me, and we'll settle this argument with your judgment. Who was the better leaper? Queen Bogatu or Queen Tamba? Whatever you decide, whatever your judgment is, we agree. And the other one, yes. We agree to let that be the answer.
So, I'm a prairie runner. You may or may not be familiar with the name.
We know of the prairie runs. You hear a couple other people like, oh, prairie run. Interesting. I thought so.
And when we are measuring our aptitude, our aptitude,
They don't call them a muse for none.
there is always a set parameter we are measuring for that specific skill.
The two arguers kind of look at each other and like, okay.
So in the Prairie Runner clan, there is the best spear thrower. There is the best runner. There is the best. There is the smartest of us. So that's usually a tough one. But what it comes down to is that you qualify both competitors with the exact same parameters. You guys have both made great points for both of those pink bullfrogs.
So?
But they're completely different. And I think each of you have a different idea of what best leaper is. You made that very clear.
Right.
And I think you're both right because you're using different measurements to compare them. So they are
logic and a fake.
They are both the best in their own pond. So he's not smart, right? But like he's comparing it to like all the fucking things they do on their thing. And like it's like a
My
guy
God,
who's
just
really
pick
into
one.
sports. You know?
It's the Bokavac we fought. It jumped like 25 feet. Come on, hands down.
We've been going back and forth about this for over an hour.
Well, I was ready for you to say over a
The
century.
problem is that you did not set the same parameters before you started your comparison. It would have been an easy, straightforward comparison of those things if they were set beforehand.
It is set. It is even. Who's the best leaper?
The other one, Ricard, leans in and he says, "So it's distance." Is that what you're telling me? Is that what I'm hearing? Settled. Fine, thank you. And Bartel's like, no. Ricard's like, sorry, you heard him. Bartel's like, I didn't say anything of value. He didn't add anything to this debate or conversation. He just said they're both great. We know they're both great.
I think the problem was not with the logic that you presented, but with the grounds that you set it on.
Therefore,
So, are these definitions of leaper written anywhere?
do they need to be? Do you not know what a leap is?
If we're trying to judge a winner,
Uh-huh.
there
We
needs to
are.
be rules. Needs to be rules.
Okay.
Otherwise,
The best.
everybody
Who's
wins
the
at something.
best?
Everybody wins at something.
Ricard? Bartel? Shall we get a drink? Let's. I'm thirsty. The crowd disperses.
That's it. My top hat as they walk by.
I don't think they're happy with your answer.
You kind of get cold-shouldered.
That's fine.
You kind of get
I'm
cold-shouldered.
not a smart dude.
Yeah, fair enough. I like the way you played it. I get it. You played it how Moore would play it.
Right down the middle.
I think I did great. If they were gonna force me to pick, I was gonna use the coin.
He's on. Your high passive perception as you're, mingling and doing party stuff and whatever. You see, you're the first to notice a little girl. A human. And she is in...
This is like a Men in Black kind of thing.
I don't know what that means, but maybe if you let me fucking finish.
Fucking
You can decide.
Yeah.
You can decide for yourself if it's a little Men in Black thing. So it's a little human girl. She's wearing a simple night clothes, kind of straw blonde hair, a little sleepy. Has a blanket with her, and she's like wandering through, and other people here notice her. They kind of like step aside, and there's like this little excitement that surrounds her, and she's just like looking up at all these other fey creatures. There's Eldrin, there's centaur, there's an ogre, there's a rabbit dude, there's an old woman, there's a elf looking guy but he's gray, a fucking birdman, goblins, all kinds of other creatures, right? And they're kind of treating her like when like a bird flies inside. And some people are like, "Oh shit," and other people are like, "Ah, that's cool,"
Right.
But and then they'll like gently try to usher it out. Like that's how people are treating this little girl. Like some people are like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And then there's other people that are like, "Oh, look how cute," and just kind of curiously watching it.
I hold him back to make sure he
Remind
doesn't
me,
get hit.
Lady Neverrain she spoke with us.
Eevee's not.
What's that?
Lady Neverrain actually spoke with us. Yes.
She's not here yet.
Well, I mean, but I'm just. She spoke with us. What race was she?
I don't know.
She
if I
human?
can find baby.
Elder.
Pretty
She was
young.
alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does the little girl look mixed or?
Nope.
She's not half elf. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
In fact, like I said, you have the highest passive perception. Not only do you see this girl that a lot of other people see, but what you notice is the ogre, the well-dressed, well-groomed ogre, like kind of making like a sniff and like looking around and starting to like, she's kind of wandering through the party this way, and the crowd parts a little bit. Like he's kind of making an end around move, like parallel towards her.
Oh shit.
And
Do I notice what Nim saw where he's like feeding the thing in the box?
probably because that's not really secretive.
Right.
He's just been doing that as he's talking and chatting.
Would I know why he's doing that? What he's feeding?
I mean, he's just taking whatever's there and
Putting
putting it in this box.
Right.
Yeah.
Do I see anything grabbing the food as he's?
Yeah, like,
No.
Okay.
do we necessarily know he's feeding something in the box, or is he just collecting food?
Yeah, I made the assumption.
You also notice the old tarot reader in the corner. Her eyes like lock on to this little girl,
She's licking her lips too.
like is like metaphorically or you know like the look of that. Yeah, like she takes her tarot deck and like puts it in a little pouch.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny. She gets up from the table, but she doesn't get much taller.
Right. Yeah.
She just like she's like
Center.
yeah, right. Starts,
I think
you know, but so like you have the girl wandering through the middle of the party.
Right.
You have the ogre who's definitely like made his way and walking parallel to her, and you have the old crone like bent over and stooped, but like eyes locked on this little girl like walking this
I'm gonna
way.
catch a servant, a brownie servant.
Mhm.
Who's that? Point at the little girl. Do you know who that is?
He says, I have no idea. Maybe I guess a sleepwalker.
What's a sleepwalker?
Well, sometimes when people from the mundane world dream, they show up here.
Is she in danger?
I don't know.
What do I know about sleepwalkers? 9.
Do we all see this?
I don't know people sleep.
You all see the little girl, yeah.
It's easy to get to the thing.
But he notices the Venom notices.
He notices that she's being clocked by the old crone and the ogre.
9 knowledge.
9, yeah. I mean, you know that this happens. You haven't seen it yourself, but you know that this happens.
Do I know if it's dangerous for them to be here?
Can be.
Son of a bitch. How much do I care?
You guys know quite.
Do we notice?
Do we notice the little girl?
Granny, maybe we should go over and say something to her.
Oh, I'm 95.
Make a new friend.
Yeah.
Maybe send some word back home with her.
Maybe get some new food ingredients.
I'll see them, and I'm heading over, and I'll walk alongside them, like, Olga and the old crone Olga are really keeping an eye on her, and they seem to be kind of in a hungry zone. I don't know exactly what that means. I've heard of sleepwalkers, like where people from the mundane world just travel and end up in the Fae while they're sleeping. But
Alright, you take the granny. You take the ogre.
As you are telling, and Andrew this, but the old crone who's only like this much taller than the little girl's probably this tall. Crone is probably about
kind of
that tall.
walking and talking, trying to.
Okay, the crone like makes her way over to the girl, and like as she's walking over there, she like plucks a little food off of one of the brownies trays as he's walking by without even looking, and she just offers it to like you see her whisper something to the little girl. She just kind of offers it, and the little girl's like a little confused.
Oh, like a little girl. We're gonna.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Where
was that
going?
And Granny eats it.
And Granny turns herself into a hag.
Okay.
No, he's not okay.
That sounds true.
Do you smell toast? Do you smell toast?
Wait, you smell it too?
This is granny.
I'll take the rope from Granny's hair and I'll bend. I'll kind of like, almost like trying to like
Get in between.
get like a little bit in between. Like, hello, darling. Like, what are you doing here? And hand it to the little girl.
And can I get with my wing, like get in between them and be like, "Are you still offering tarot readings?"
Oh, she said, "Well, I'm not a." And she kind of like starts to,
Yeah, I'm gonna
like try to, wedge her way between.
Yeah, keep-
We're having the polite way.
Yeah. And she says,
Giant wing.
"Well,
I
I'm
start
not
trying
at
to pull.
my table, am I? So no. So
Well, it's
maybe
right-
you could just step aside. I'm trying to talk with my daughter."
This is your daughter?
Could be.
Inspiration.
What's her name?
And she says, might be.
Might.
I'm gonna start trying to like.
What's in you? And she says, what is your name? Like, kind of like trying to like look past, you know. And she says, what is your name, dear? And when you see her, like, she cranes her neck, like, it's almost like
Sleepwalker.
like her neck grows like
Oh
like,
no!
cranes
gonna-
around, you know.
I'm gonna try and like sleight of hand pinch her to wake her up because I think I've been told she's like a sleepwalker. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try and do it stealthily, but I'm gonna pinch her no matter
Can I
what.
get help action? I guess unless.
Okay.
Help the pinch.
Yeah.
You can do the help
blocking the path.
action.
If you're blocking the
guidance
view
them?
and everything.
I'll take my first roll.
Yeah.
You got guidance.
Well, wait.
Hold on.
Nah,
That's a
guidance,
Guidance
is
free?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
6 seconds.
But that was an 18 for a sleight of hand to pinch her. Like I'm gonna give her like a good pinch, like on the side, to, like
Okay.
lady.
Okay. Kind of
see,
just run
see if she just
interference.
poofs out of existence.
Yes.
Right. No, you pinch her. You're pinching
Yeah.
a little,
Yeah.
child. And she, ow, oh, what? Who are you?
I mean, well, you know.
I'm Pierce. Hi. John. Sorry. Oh God, I'm so unfair.
Don't cry.
God.
I'm Rainy. I'm everybody's Granny.
Bye, Granny.
Oh, okay, you just call me Mrs. Lander then.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Here. I went to sleep and
I got you. Just relax. We need to take deep breaths.
I need
Right?
to get out the room really fast. How many exits are there?
One over by the band, another like double doors.
Is there
the double doors you came in?
Okay. Would I imagine that the other rooms are filled with people or more empty? Or...
No, everybody who's at this dinner party is gathered. It's not like a grand ball where there's like 100 people.
Okay.
There's really only about 25 or so people here, including yourselves.
Okay.
I think you should take some deep breaths. Ready? In through your nose,
What's the
out through your mouth.
Just kind of like,
Yeah.
now that there's a scene, he's laying back, but eyes on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want?
Give her a biscuit or something.
The fuck you are.
You're not safe here. Just
Let's see.
We know them each baby.
That's not why he got to over.
She
I don't
just,
think
like,
he knows the difference.
gets a little closer to Granny.
Okay, I can try to help.
hey, little girl, blow this whistle and you'll go. Right
Oh,
go.
Jesus.
Don't you do that.
You have the whistle.
He's not
That'd be
saying
so
anything,
funny.
but-
That was
Yeah,
funny.
no.
I just grab one and console her.
Mhm.
I said, okay, let's go sit down for a little bit. We can get you a little bit of food. How about that? Food makes me feel better. Do you want a cookie?
Weird dream.
I got it looks like a dream. Yeah, you can say that maybe. Here, have a biscuit. No, please. It'll make you feel better.
Does anyone here know the sleep spell?
That's what I was thinking. It works in reverse, but no.
I don't think putting her to sleep is actually going to bring her back, but I do think putting her to sleep is going to put her in a much more
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean,
easy state
And
to
I was
do
funny. I was like, oh, I can take calm emotions because that would be great. And you're like, no, oh, you take calm emotions because this is the fake campaign, and that would like piss fake people off.
She
I mean, to be fair.
gets upset and she starts to like walk away, and then she picks up her pace, and then she starts like running, and now people are like, oh shit. And she starts to run like past the open doorway where the band is, and you see the ogre and the
I'm
crones.
immediately following as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna
all
follow.
follow.
I'm gonna do like a quick like walk run. Like not try not to like I'm chasing you, but like
following.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Close.
flutter a little bit just to get a little extra.
Okay.
Can I retcon before she leaves? Try and intimidate her. To try and like scare her. Hopefully wake her up.
Alright.
Try and hopefully wake her up. Like, ah!
I
Okay.
don't think waking up is. I think she's just here.
11 total.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Oh
I'm
no.
just gonna like, ah!
That's why she ran.
That's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
right,
I need a retcon.
I actually like that better because she's not scared of me.
Yeah.
So as she's making her way, like Band is right here, she's almost to the door, and Hazan's just like Goblin jumps out of this little girl, and she screams, and mid scream she disappears.
Yeah, nice.
And
Yeah, what did
the
he do?
ogre like stops, and he's like, and the old crone looks, and she looks at Hazan.
Enjoying the finger?
Dang. You gave her the thing.
And she says, she walks over to Hazan. She says, that was rude.
Was it?
Yes, you scared it.
Yeah, but I got her away from here. I think that she needed to be out of here.
You're taking such good care of her here, though.
How did she poof?
What would she have done for you?
Whatever it was.
Some basic chores and cleaning, and eventually, when she had her moon blood, turned into, I think what I need.
Yeah.
A younger version.
Oh.
Sorry.
We gotta eat dinner with these people.
You just realized now it's a hag.
Yeah.
Really done that? Yeah.
Yep, you gave her your tears.
I don't know if you
So
realize
did that.
what you did.
I don't really.
No.
Andy should have given it away.
Okay.
She just backs away and starts to, in the party, like the music, the musicians are up there and they're just like, and the music kind of picks back up again after this,
They can't see the
music.
sun. Okay.
Music.
They changed the jazz. Oh, not jazz. Jazz. I think they're trying to. Well, they changed it.
Disney changed
Yeah.
it.
Disney
Jazz
trying
music.
yeah.
Disney trying to change it to jazz.
They've been
It's
changing
jazz.
a lot of movies.
It's jizz music and it will forever be jizz music.
Music to jizz too.
It's like Jacob Wasaki from like Dropout doing jazz.
You have
Oh, yeah.
I need to get some rhythm here.
Music the Galaxy's Edge, too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Okay, so I made an
Anyways,
enemy with the
you
hag.
saved a girl.
Wait, how did you scare me?
Well, actually-
I don't get it.
I don't.
I think
Not
I'll
only
woke
that, but
woke her up.
Well, because it woke her up, I think, right?
Right.
I
I think
don't know if that actually like did it because she said, "I don't think you know what you just did," which means like I don't think she woke up. I just don't think she's here.
Yeah, maybe another dream. Maybe we gave her a nightmare.
Straight to the 9 hells.
Right? Face to face with Esmo.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure she's threatening him. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Another way.
Right, I think it was more. It was more. You, I don't know what you
I
just did
stole-
for you.
I stole her food, or I stole her.
I think
Unpaid
next
labor.
kid.
Or way to have a child.
Yeah, I made her an enemy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was,
Time.
I was gonna just straight up slap her, but the way things,
Well, I picked
That's
her
more.
like,
That would put a sour mood over the.
but it wasn't straight up.
It
It
wasn't-
might not have been enough damage.
it was, yeah, it wasn't
It
probably
wasn't an
like
actual
one
attack.
damage.
Yeah.
Right.
I learned my lesson. Next time, just full fist to the
Well,
face.
what was the nice reaction to this?
She eating or
Watching with great interest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what did they react to the outcome?
Everyone was, there's sort of a mixture of some relief, mostly just curiosity.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that happened.
Ogre was pissed off. The hag was pissed off.
Yeah. Ogre was like, and the hag wasn't happy.
Delicacy. Humans
You're going to
humans.
spoil their meal.
At that time, the music
Always precious.
calms down, and there's the Hin page, house page comes out, and he says, guests of aggressive manner, I give you the lady of the house, Lady Navarine, Tears at Dawn. And everybody turns and claps, and music picks up again, and there's a long pause. Like it's like a. And once it picks up, that's when Lady Navarine.
I can't hear you.
Yeah. That's when
On
Lady
the right
Navarine
side.
comes out.
The girls.
She stole my entry music.
The boys.
Lady Navarine comes out. She has sort of violet hair with deep purple hair. Nice big eyes, and she's wearing heavy makeup. Like immediately, like you can see when somebody's wearing a bit too much makeup. You know, it doesn't just accent things.
Too much makeup.
Yeah, like like
Bon
It's
Jovi.
not ceremonial.
Here.
It's like just
right. It's a little like
excessive.
gaudy. Yeah. Thick on the lips. An elegant streetwalker.
Sure. High end.
She has that like Eldrin good looks to her, that handsomeness that Eldrin have just because they're Eldrin.
Yeah.
She's made up pretty good.
She's Eladrin? Our Eladrin?
Mhm.
I thought she was like a fairy with wings.
No.
No, the fairy invited us to the other party.
Masquerade.
Oh, okay.
Or it wasn't, I don't even think it was a fairy.
Maybe.
It was something else. It was a half, one thing, half something else.
Oh, was that the half brownie? Oh, I remember the first brownie we interrupted or interacted with
Doesn't matter.
was the
Sorry.
masquerade. I think had something to do with it. Like he was the one who answered the call. Of the
You
fairy, I
guys-
think.
The brownie invitation was that the
That was the masquerade.
Zinnia's angry.
that Lady Zinnia is the
Fairy?
the masquerade.
Is she a fairy?
Okay. Fair enough.
Zach didn't really want to deal with
Which one gave you the glass invitations? That was
Zinnia.
That was in it. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had to
And that
deny
was
that.
presented by a little.
Wait, Natalie.
That was, yeah.
I have Natalie Tears of Dawn. What? Oh, she had a sprite with her.
Okay.
That's where I'm getting it from.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, cool. Easy.
So she comes in and she starts to, applause dies down, and but like people start to, move over towards her, and even though she's the hostess, she's sort of the, center of attention, and she's going over and greeting everyone and saying her hellos and nice to see you, and the heroes of the Fell Knight battle, nice to see you all. And she kind of like does her little thing to each of the different groups, and after a few minutes the page, music comes down, the page again says, would everyone please make their way to the dining room? And the double doors open, you guys go into the dining room, and it's just it's a dining hall, and it's one long table. And Lady Navarine and several of her nobles, people who've been in the ballroom mixing with her. She sits at the head of the table, and there are three Eladrin nobles on each side of her. And everybody starts to file in, and your names are on the table, placed in front of you.
Oh,
That's a bad sign.
Finishing combat?
We're about to.
dinner party of
This
some
is where
sort.
the
Dinner's
murder
not
mystery
fully
starts.
cooked yet.
This is where the murder mystery starts.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Okay. Alright.
Seating chart more like.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Lady Navarine is up here. These are her noble consorts and whatnot.
Who's Fasilik?
Oh my god. This is a giant owl sitting at the table. Straight up owl.
Like 10-foot tall giant or like 5 feet tall giant? Because that's
Like 5 feet tall.
okay.
This is the ogre, Garnaud Oxen Eater. These are the different Knights of the Clarion Peaks.
Okay.
Okay. Olga Manglefang is the old crone, and Bartel, I forget how I pronounce it now. Bartel and Ricard, the people who were arguing.
For the frogs.
Across the table, yeah.
Over here, this is Andrahani. He is one of the people who is at the thing. He's an Eldrin, and he's known as like the hero. Whatever he's done in his past got him this reputation as a hero. He also has 3 banging hot Eladrin chicks with him, and they just kind of follow him anywhere he goes. They fawn on him. They're on one arm, they're on the other. They're his like consort.
Are they set concubine type shits, or are they just that?
They're also free street
walkers.
They're his date.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bruce Wayne-esque.
Yes,
Cool.
yes, yes.
Oh,
And then
cool.
these
Breath
seats
of
are for
Bel-Air.
you guys. I didn't know who wanted to sit where.
I gotta sit
Eagles
across from Olga.
and owls hate each other. I'm going as far away from the owl as I can.
I'll sit next to
I
Sean.
want to be across from Olga.
Okay, then you can.
I should be across from Olga.
You do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Team up for the team. I appreciate that. And then it'll be.
I sit down and just wave.
Could I get
You have to write X3.
Could I get a description of the night? And like, how wide is this table? Like,
What was that?
is it polite to talk across?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's a banquet table, you know.
Okay.
It's not that go by my
Yeah.
middle name.
Wait.
I'll sit
I'm
next to Child.
Whatever that means.
You think?
Yeah, right.
You think you can poach that?
I don't
So,
think he has to talk.
is that, so is that
Right.
What are you talking about? Two-leggeds have no ass.
like a real owl or is that two?
He's got 3 extra legs.
I love it.
A giant owl sitting at the table.
Why is it roasted?
Excuse me?
His name is Windroof.
Windroost the owl. No, you're
Fucking idiot.
It's like air fried. It's just wind roasted.
Right before you guys sat down.
air fried the chicken. That's the name.
What's the option inspiration?
Are you trying to like
No.
take everything I say tonight and do the
No.
opposite?
That's just Zach.
I'm no dumb tonight.
Oh man.
I'll do whatever, you know.
Nim, you're going middle, you said?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll get through being separated. That's fine.
Do you not want it?
Yeah, I'd rather sit next to you know.
Do you care?
Nope.
So Nim goes and sits down, Granny just bumps him out.
Yeah, pretty much.
She does it politely though.
Not gaining much height.
Are you next to Vamore or are you next to Pierce?
Throw me next to him more.
Yeah. You don't want to get eaten, mistaken for dinner.
I'm looking at this owl like shit.
Oh, yeah.
All the vendors at the table.
Me too.
He might be wind roasted, but I might be his dinner.
You like the num num nim.
I look at you. I'm like, if he makes any moves, you let me know where this is.
Yeah.
5-foot owl or 2-foot eagle. Who wins?
I need you guys to do something for me. Like you players. Okay? Act like you are eating and drinking. Or actually eat and drink. Yeah, I guess if you want to.
Act like our characters are.
Huh?
It's poison.
Make sure you take a drink of something.
Was the board served yet? Or we eating?
No. I just need this to set some scenes. That's all.
Okay.
He's always gonna like grab from other people.
I know how to use sport, but I don't like eating pork. That's why I was asking.
I'm gonna chew up my food, spit it back out, and then eat
It's a
it.
long table, so I can't reach
Eating
across.
myself.
Right.
Things are going to be passed. Like, I'm not asking you to role play the dinner right now. I just actually physically wanted to see you guys eat. You know.
You want to see me eat me?
All right. So, everybody's seated for dinner. There's no food. There's no food out yet. You have drinks, whatever things you brought in with you. And
What was that role play? I'm so confused.
We'll find out.
I know. I can't wait. Go ahead. And Lady Navarine, you know, she waits for everybody to be seated, and then she seats herself and gives a brief speech. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate this gathering of such luminaries from all over the Fey realm, especially here in Senelise, in agrestic manner. We have, and she goes around the table and, you know, it kind of gives everybody's story. That Windroost the owl, excuse me, Windroost the owl. Sorry. Yeah. Giving these different stories. This goes on for quite some time. Like, for you guys, especially the mundane world people. Like,
It's like sitting through a long graduation.
yeah. Like, if you were to actually clock time this, it goes on for maybe 2 hours. Like, you
Before it even
expect
gets
to
to
sit
us.
down and, like, you know, be served within maybe 10 minutes would be a long time to eat once you're seated. Mm-mm. This takes a long time.
All right, well, I want you to roleplay.
Later.
At first, Granny Liners like posture's perfect.
Mhm.
Slowly,
Yeah.
Right.
slowly, it kind of gets.
Now, your drinks are refilled throughout this whole thing. All right. But she goes through and eventually, you know, gets you guys, describes your accounts at the battle and whatnot, and then finishes up around the table with Androhani and talking about his exploits on the sea and in the sky and fighting this creature and defeating that dragon and protecting this place, whatever. All these, you know, exploits. At that point, Harmon the Old, one of the knights of the Clarion Peaks, stands up and raises his glass and gives a toast to their host. You know, Lady Navarine Tears at Dawn, and said some very elegant, complimentary things about her. And you know, everybody claps and toast to your health, etc. Everybody drinks. After everybody sits down,
Uh-oh.
yes, you get it. You get it. You all, how dare you?
Was this Lady Neverends?
Been invited into my home, and everybody else that's not like you all four right here is like,
Oh.
I invite you to my home, to this grand and very generous dinner party, and you come here and act like this. What did I do to deserve such disrespect?
Does somebody want to see if they understand what's going on? Because I know I won't.
It's speaking a trap right now. Is the question.
And
Right,
we're two okay.
You two are okay.
Because you lifted your left hand with the drink and say you're right. I think.
Very perceptive.
I knew it was which hand, but I forgot which hand you picked up. So I was like,
I only eat left also, but I don't do anything with my right.
No?
Yeah.
I didn't see you drink, actually. You didn't drink when I asked
Drinking
everybody.
and eating with all of my left.
Okay,
I
well
have
then
no
you're safe.
excuse.
Then you're safe.
Yeah.
You, the lefty, drank with your right
I
hand. You
am
drank
a
with your right hand. You drank with your right
Yeah,
hand.
all
All
that
right.
stuff's oriented this
Always
way.
left.
I knew what the game was, but I didn't perceive.
failed.
I was
You
like,
failed.
I was
Playing
like,
D&D.
I was like, we gotta copy however they raise their drink, and I'm like, didn't even take into account. I was like, oh, whatever.
I did do
Anyways.
this because of my wings,
Wait, they
but
brought raise the drink at some point?
What's that?
yeah.
Yeah.
One of the
Last of freedom.
one of the knights. No, I'm sorry. One of the nobles. You know, kind of like intervenes, and Lady Neverine, may I? And says, this table, you drink with your left.
Oh, we didn't. No one let us know that ahead of time.
my glass.
That's and Lady Navarine is just like, oh. Not an excuse.
Oh, someone could tell
Lady
us.
Navarine, we apologize on the behalf of these uncouth guests. They're
Stupid.
their stupidity must be forgiven. Their ignorance.
Yep.
We apologize.
Is now corrected, and they feel terrible for their transgressions.
What could we ever do to repay you?
Oh!
Offer something.
This is going
And Lady Navarine says, repay me.
For teaching us what we need to know.
I'm glad you've learned. I'll let you know how you can make up for this violation of etiquette later on tonight. For now, let's eat.
Yo.
Claps and brings out these different portions.
I thought there was to be a punishment with a cat.
Several brownies come out with several plates on the arms. This first course is soup, and it's set everybody gets a course of soup. It looks like it's a brown broth, thick, and it has some mushrooms and herbs sprinkled on top.
I'm gonna look at how everyone's eating.
I'm going to pick a person across the table from me and literally only do exactly
Honestly,
what they do.
okay.
Exactly. Like when they grab the spoon with that hand, with that finger placement, and if they blow on it, I'm blowing on it. They put in their mouth. Exact. Like I am mirroring.
I'm gonna do exactly what he's doing. I'm watching him watching that. Right.
We're going to do a whisper down the lane. Something
I'm
like that.
watching that fucking owl. Just
Yeah. I need everyone to make a
Like I
performance
choose
check.
3 times. I choose 3
Performance
times.
check.
performance. Not great. Okay. That's not
Oh boy.
There's 2 charisma checks.
Actually, also,
Oh hell yeah. Okay.
if you have training in performance, if you're training in performance, use your bonus, but you can use your best ability, your best mental ability score, whether it's in quiz or ka.
Okay.
All right.
8 for more.
Should I re-roll now? No,
Hell
never
yeah.
keep that.
I did okay though.
Keep your d20 roll. Just do the new math.
Okay.
13 for me. 13.
Okay.
Not terrible.
Do you want us to go around the table, or you want us to shout out?
Brandon better be coming back next time.
17 plus
dead.
3.
So dead.
Pierce cubed is just done.
You're
Oh,
tripping their brownies. You're
No, yeah.
you've been showing
Drinking with my
but
right hand. What an idiot! Like.
just drinking with
You don't even have
No.
hands.
It's fine.
19.
So pretty.
Maybe.
Yeah, they do. I think they have.
That was with my +4.
11. Just gonna rock solid.
22. And performance based.
Oh, I wanted to cast
You could-
guidance on
Cool.
myself, but
Was
yeah.
that you have
Half an hour ago.
Proficiency in
proficiency in
performance.
it? Nice.
I've got like a +6, and I used it, and so I +3, and then I rolled a 15. So solid. Yeah.
Nice. So things relax. The conversations start to pick up here and there, and as everybody's talking and chatting and sipping on their soup, the knights wander the wild. Wander says, "So, what? Fucking A. What are your names again? Oh yeah, the Fabled Warriors. So, Fabled Warriors. What are you so fabled for? Do tell."
I'm gonna make an insight check to see if he's just gonna try and get us to slip up. Like I feel like this is almost like a trap he's laying out. Well, out of character, but in character, no. But like he's
He's definitely trying to say like,
Yeah.
you have a name for yourself, but you haven't earned it.
Calling us out.
Yeah, I get where's my insight? I'm blind right now. +4, so 16.
Okay, 16.
So does this feel like a trap to me?
I mean, not a trap in that, like, he wants you to prove yourselves.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay.
all right, fabled warriors, and he's saying fabled. What do you got? Like, what did you do to earn your seat at this table? Tell us, regale us with. Touch my mouth.
Execute
Like,
Hit that left hand. Good.
I'm watching. I'm watching.
and these again, faces quite made up.
These are the guys with the ornate armor.
Yeah.
Scratches, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
ceremonial.
Like they,
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Ooh.
fuck these guys.
yeah, they're like, oh, you guys wearing armor that you can't even use, huh? Or you never even used, huh?
We didn't.
You got to open my mouth, open the mouth. Not say that.
We put the hole from the darkness, I think. That's how he explained it to me, that what we did.
That sounds interesting. Plugged a hole in the darkness. How does one go about doing that?
With like magic and stuff and fighting and defending each other and helping each other out and being a good team.
Sounds very heroic.
It was. Yeah, it was.
We carried the runestone to the the gate?
Thinking.
To the Fey gate to seal it.
Yeah, that's better way than saying plug in the dark hole.
And we even acquired 2 people from the mundane realm. And
And let me tell you.
I thought I smelled something.
it might be the polish on your armor.
Mmm. Indeed, it does shine, doesn't it?
Yes, it looks like it's very fancy.
And where did you get the sack that you're wearing?
I'm not a very.
Did you get that from the kitchen, maybe, where they had the potatoes?
It's very possible. I'm not exactly sure where each linen came from.
I guess it's one way to show some sort of
Humility.
humility. At such a grand and opulent dinner party. It says it nice and loud so Lady Navarine can hear, and she was talking to somebody.
Can I look to the other guests to see if anyone else has seen this?
Oh yeah, people are paying attention. Not like everyone went quiet, but
Sure.
like as people are talking and listening, they're like seeing this little kind of testy exchange.
Before I
Yeah.
open my mouth and really like kind of like
Yeah.
fix it. The dire boar, is that the main course?
What's
Okay,
in
we
the
don't
soup so far? Like, was it?
The soup, right?
Mushroom and some herbs, but it's like mostly like a broth with chunks of mushroom in it.
Oh, I thought it had carrots in it too.
Make a Constitution check.
Shit.
Make a Constitution check. What are you from the Fey realm or are you from the mundane? realm?
Mundane.
Make a Constitution check.
Well,
21.
21.
in the Fey.
19. 19. Okay. You guys are eating this fairy food, and it's sitting in your stomach, kind of funky, but you expected this, and you know it would be terrible form to refuse to eat at this dinner party. So you're kind of braced for the consequences. And even though this food in your belly is making you feel kind of weird, you manage to sort of keep your composure and keep it all together. So
How does it taste? Does it taste exquisite?
delicious.
How does it taste the second time?
It's fucking yeah. Like it is the Granny. You're like rolling this around on your tongue and making some mental notes about what everything is like.
They really melt the butter for the flavor of the mushrooms to come out, and they saute the mushrooms.
So Amor,
Notes of carbon.
Amor isn't super bright, so he doesn't really pick up on the byplay going on there. But he's gonna launch right into the story about how, like, who rode on me? Who rode on me?
You know.
How, like, we rode into a swarm of goblins to, like, take down a war spider with him on my back and shit like that.
Eudona, the vigilant, says, "Oh, goblins and a war spider. I remember fighting them when I was a child. Yeah. Impressive.
It was.
And you, the half elf, rode on you the centaur.
Yes.
Oh, I'd love to see that
It's a
again.
fantastic trick. It
What a
worked
trick.
great.
Indeed, what a trick. Oh, you two must be so cute together.
So that was the first thing that we became known for. And we also had a spat with a celestial who we drove out of the woods during the Great Hunt.
You're the ones.
Uh-huh.
A couple other people at the table pick up on this now.
I will pull out.
The
The
White
White Heart.
part.
But that was a pretty gruesome battle.
I pull out.
Indeed, it was. The white heart that you hunted
This is probably a
And
fucking another.
was
Yeah.
defending itself and its herd against your attacks.
Don't hurt.
The white heart was
I
alone.
mean, there was definitely a herd. Yeah, but we didn't attack the herd. No, but okay.
Do me a favor, open up the back of those. Oh. What made you want to attack such a majestic creature? I'm sorry. In-play conversation. You did what you did. Word has definitely gotten around
Yes.
of your exploits. Anyway, and they just kind of move on. They just want to put that out there. They're not necessarily interested in your answer as much as they wanted that question to be heard being asked.
Gotcha.
Bowls are cleared. Second course comes out. It's a salad of sorts. Can you then open that? I want to get some airflow in here. I'm getting a little stuck in. Thanks, Nate.
Thanks, because you're being a bunch of pricks right now.
Hey, can you actually go grab a fan too?
I'm in the law.
Yeah, that's good. That's
that'll
good.
work.
You want those just
Bring back a bag of ice and put us behind all our backs.
You got
The
We're leaving
the
in 10 minutes.
salad course consists of 4 leaves, like tree leaf looking things, like typical, like almost like birch leaves, oblong kind of.
Okay.
With a single berry in the middle, with some kind of vinaigrette drizzled over it.
I am loving it.
Upperclass.
Single berry.
Good. Are you eating it?
Yeah.
Make a Constitution check. Eating?
Well,
Can I hide it in the top of my beak?
You can probably do deception checks to like see if you can like.
so knowing the
It's the same.
9.
No.
I'm
I'm gonna take a chance on
so
the
knowing the
cock.
first time that my tummy was not feeling so good.
Okay.
Could I like kind of secretly? Well, I did roll poorly. I keep on forgetting that I have guidance. Could I like kind of like ask
Guide your stomach out of trouble.
Lucky so that to please help me tone down?
No one else is casting spells.
That's probably a
That's question
big.
mark.
Yeah, that's true.
So, are you or not?
I look at Olga. Has she been doing any magic-y stuff recently? I guess I won't. I'll take the 9.
5?
Oh wait, no. 6 plus 4 is 10.
Okay.
Just projectile vomit onto their golden armor.
Come on. Roll a d20, each of you.
Both of us?
You're okay.
Oh, I'm okay.
You're okay.
10's the number.
4.
16.
My presence is so known here. I hate this. As you're eating this salad, little leaf by leaf, one point you chew and you lose 3 teeth.
Like in my mouth.
Yeah. Like they just kind of come out. You swallow them.
Fuck it.
That's great.
Fuck it.
Um,
Fuck it, we ball.
as you pick at the salad or whatever, you
You
can
just
start to
fall
feel already new teeth coming in, but they're sharp, like fangs.
Huh.
So you have 3 like fangs now.
Wait, was it like the back teeth, the front
Molar.
teeth? Or
Roll a
Randomly.
D26. Roll a D32.
Yeah.
32 come in.
What would happen if my poop would have fallen off?
Yeah, I don't know. Give me, what was your D20 roll?
16.
16.
I'm getting your weapon.
You are getting my weapon, but then I pull iron.
You can only get caps on them.
That's what I'm thinking.
Veneers.
Veneers.
That's literally what I'm thinking. Is I want to get like 2 like kind of fang kind of teeth, and then just like literally cap them when I'm. That's gonna say
Will they
on
affect
combat.
you though?
Pierce.
I want to cap them when I'm combat. If I
Um,
have to like do like a.
When you
Insert.
you pick up your fork and you eat it, and then next time you touch your glass or whatever you're drinking from, right? Everything, the glass and the liquid in it, whatever it is you're drinking, starts to boil.
Hide it under my way.
It's hot. It's very hot. And now the whatever is in your glass is starting to like bubble and boil and turn to gas, like evaporating. Right. Eudona, is there a problem over there?
No,
Are you
no.
okay? You may need some help.
All good. All good.
Drinking boiling water.
The salad is delicious.
Make a deception check or performance, whichever works.
Doesn't matter.
We're just clowning.
Wait. No.
And you think you would have survived the
No,
masquerade?
I don't want the dice.
At
Yeah.
level 2?
At least the masquerade would have been a masquerade. We wouldn't be giving our identities or anything. It's a masquerade. Granted, I'm a rabbit, so like it's pretty.
Salad's
stupid.
delicious.
What'd you say? Haven't you rolled? Oh shit.
I give the biggest side
His beak
to
falls
Pierce
out, he gets a
Pierce.
mouthful of fangs.
I'm about to fucking leave.
It's horrifying.
I'm
Like a starfish mouth. Like,
I'm starting to feel a little dinner for schmucks here, and I kind of feel like I'm about to just leave.
oh, you want to leave right now?
I do
You
kind of.
think that's an option?
I do think that's an option.
Oh.
Is it a good one? No, I think it's an option.
So conversations continue. Throughout this course, you see the Knights of the Clarion Peaks kind of like they're definitely mumbling about you, looking at each other and pointing, and not making any effort to conceal it.
Right.
They want you to know that you're being talked about. Sure. That they're talking with you. As this next course comes out, it is slices of meat. It is the boar. It has some kind of pepper crust on it, like black pepper crust or some sort of,
Finish it.
seasoning, right?
Oh, this garbage.
Waiting for it.
It
Yeah.
has a little, drizzle of some sort of gravy or juice
It's a
on
roast,
it.
but not of the pig.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, it is medium rare, brown on the edges, pink in the middle. And Lady Navarine says, and as soon as she starts speaking, whatever everybody was doing and talking about, everybody just stops and listens. Yeah. Well done. And she says, friends and guests, this next course is provided to us by the Fabled Warriors. It is a boar caught on the wild hunt. Everybody looks your way and it kind of nods. Definitely gained some cred from her acknowledging your contribution to this thing. And the plates are put down in front of you guys, and people are digging in, and she's getting compliments about the boar. You guys are getting compliments about the boar. Yeah, it's a hit.
+1 to her, -5 reputation.
3, maybe.
Are you eating it?
Is everyone else eating it?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm not taking the first bite in our group.
Oh, I'm eating
I
it.
mean,
Okay,
At this point, I'm so in the hole.
1.
Is it?
Shit, I keep on freaking up. Oh no, we're not casting spells. That's right.
That 2 or 1?
I did it.
2.
2.
So,
And
one.
now I get a 3.
I think the room might
I
need
get 3.
me.
I'm gonna go to my room. That's 4.
Oh, it's not going to your room.
5 for a con save. If that
6.
fucking
Oh
matters.
yeah, it's a 3.
It's a 6.
Hey, look at us. And it fails. Roll a d20.
I can't wait to taste that through my butthole. 20. Was it 20?
Oh.
Nat
I got a 1 and a 20.
That's how it works.
Wild.
Does he say that of the effects for the bypass?
Ooh, hey.
It's
Or is it worse?
Yeah,
Or
right?
is it worse?
What's worse? My
I grow moose
or your
antlers.
teeth falling out?
The rest of your teeth.
I
You have all.
It's all teeth.
Get a new character.
Somebody bust out.
You start to laugh and giggle, and you can't stop. You have like the church giggles. Yeah, like
Play it off. It's so good.
He's got a
I'm-
medical condition.
I'm going to
That's right.
I'm going to like under the table
Joker movie.
He's watching Phoenix.
just
Yeah.
pull my sword just a tiny bit and press my hand into it to try and like just maybe the pain will help a little bit. But I'm just
I mean, theoretically, that could break concentration if you take damage. So
go ahead and roll a con check.
Low might be good.
You keep laughing.
Yeah.
Double digits tonight. It's crazy.
14.
He had one good one.
14. All right. And again, the food is delicious,
Yeah, absolutely.
but it's
neither do I. I'm
taking
not
you like concentration to like keep your shit together,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Keep this fey food down. This is food from an otherworldly realm,
Gotcha.
and it's not mixing well with your body.
Yeah. Okay.
He hasn't been able to like fight it off
at
in
all.
this round. Last round, you weren't able to fight it off.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Giggle.
This round, you managed to
Okay.
fight it off.
20.
You giggle, Granny starts
You guys look at Granny, and she's like, eating the boar and like knowing that it's affecting her body, but you don't quite notice anything different. But anybody who looks at Granny would see that her eyes kind of widen a little bit and have like the
She's tripping.
Yeah.
like
tripping.
pupils that are like square like a goat,
Oh, okay.
and you have goat eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's,
Well, my friend, that is some bad news.
That's more of that.
Oh, that's freaky.
Goat shit's crazy. Goat just like
But I still get to taste the food.
You start eating the plate.
Do I like the food?
Oh
You
yeah.
start eating the plate.
It tastes like boar. Like you've
Yeah.
probably had boar before.
Yeah.
go to one of the Eldrin.
There.
Delicious.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
And like, it's like any part of my brain feels weird or anything.
No, you don't even.
Can I see fine?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I
It's
feel
kind of like a
good.
cosmetic difference.
Yeah. I'm
You
good.
know, I think like people look at you and
What you doing, man? How you doing, man?
All right, I know it's close to 11, but let's
Oh,
just do
well.
this last
fish.
finish up dinner and then move on next week from there.
Dessert.
3rd-degree burn.
By the way, during the meal there are sides being passed on the
Of
table.
course there is.
Something that looks like probably like smashed potatoes, like mashed potatoes with hunks in there. Some sautéed veggies, some fresh veggies, and some kind of cooked eyeballs. Maybe yay big, spoonful, almost like
Caviar.
yeah,
Boba.
yeah, or boba, yeah, because they're about that
Thick
size.
boba. Yeah.
I'll ask one of the
I got
nobles.
sucking through a straw.
What? Mommy asked what?
Dare.
At the owl.
Squirrels.
It's a 4.
Oh, potatoes. Do I like it?
I don't know. Dude.
I like squirrel eyes.
Seeing,
There you go then.
seeing how things reacted the last couple of times, I'm gonna suggest. I'm like gonna whisper to him. Try eating a good berry with your next bite of food. Maybe that calms him down.
Too much when I'm drunk.
If there's something in my pocket and eat it, I'm probably getting executed.
That's a very valid.
This goes on. The
It's an idea.
Clarion Knights ask a few more questions to sort of test you and aren't really concerned with your answers. This continues. Plates are cleared, and Lady Navarine says, "Friends and guests, the dessert is coming out. It is a specialty recipe that I've developed. I think you'll quite enjoy it. I'm excited for you to try it. I call it the Cloud Souffle." And the brownies come out. Brownies. Little servers come out.
Yes.
And they put in front of everybody a plate. Looks empty. It's just a plate. Plain white porcelain plate.
This stupid gourmet.
That's about all. That's about all the room I left.
Zero calories.
Yeah.
Do I taste anything as I like shovel it in, mouth it around?
Is anyone else
I-
doing anything?
Everyone else has their fork and they are eating. Lady Navarine, this is exquisite. This is everybody is fawning over this dessert.
I think about the souffle really hard.
Mhm.
I'll grab my spoon
Mhm.
and I will.
Which spoon?
Doesn't matter.
The dessert spoon.
Of course, your dessert.
And I will.
That's it.
I'm not fucking mad
I
at you.
could feel that one. He's hit me with that one.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a bullshit one.
I know the tone. I know the tone.
But yeah, I think about it really, really hard about what a cloud souffle would be like,
Hey,
and I put it into my mouth.
Mhm.
So I taste it.
taste your spoon.
I'm gonna copy the guy across from me with the same, and I'm gonna think about as I'm eating it how good if this would just be air and nothing else, and I would be fine.
Mhm.
And as I taste nothing, hopefully
You don't taste anything.
I want to try.
You don't feel anything on your spoon. It doesn't taste like anything. There's no texture, moisture.
perfect. This is my favorite.
You don't need to make a con check.
I'm gonna insight.
That hit the spot.
I'm doing a quick insight on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do insight on like the knights to
Need to get the
see
recipe for
if
this
they're
one.
bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, same deal.
Okay.
See if I can-
Because everybody else is like
Yeah.
taking in.
Can I'm gonna.
Cloud souffle. What? I can't place the flavors. And Lady Navarine is just secret. You know.
I'm gonna act like I eat it, and then in an attempt to just further, like, since I'm mundane, I'm just gonna pass out, like I'm still eating Fey food, and I finally hit my limit to really try and sell it.
Make a deception check.
Why?
Last one of my career. That's a 5. That's a 6. Actually, excuse me.
Why can nobody roll double digits?
Don't know.
We've had some, but
I'd love to burn my dice.
not enough. 14 on the inside, FYI.
9, 7, 8, 9, 9.
Since I'm actually close to this is shenanigans, but since I was previously falling apart and like breaking down, do it with advantage because I was actually close to passing out. And that's a
Oh my god!
that's a 3.
Why'd you pick up the same dice?
Man,
He rolled the
Because they
red.
look cool.
So the insight check. What was your roll?
14.
14.
10.
9.
okay.
This
Cool,
is
that's what I
cool.
get.
You seem to think
I don't think I'm gonna
that
get
they
it.
are genuinely
Stop this
eating
kid.
something.
Okay.
You think it's bullshit. And in fact, you pick up on a little glance between the two knights, and they're just like, like
Normal.
like
You
they're like,
play it up.
yeah, just go along.
Oh,
you
now
know?
all of a sudden they're on our side.
Oh, they're not on our side.
No, they didn't do it to
Not
him.
me.
They did it to each
Oh.
other. He just happened to see it.
Something I picked up.
Gotcha, gotcha.
After a few minutes, or after the time the things are collected, and you see so Lady Navarine, how are you enjoying the cloud souffle?
It was the best ending. After that war, it was the best one.
How are you enjoying the cloud souffle?
Such a palate cleanser.
Indeed. How are you enjoying the cloud souffle?
It's very airy.
How would you describe it? The
Airy.
taste. That's the texture. How would you describe the taste?
Minimal.
It's like nothing I've ever tasted
Flavorless?
before.
Not flavorless. It's something that it's very distinguished, but minimal.
As if you were touching a cloud.
Is he okay?
He does it sometimes.
I'm pretty sure it's the best meal he's ever had.
I would expect
He
it to
faked.
be.
He faked.
It's probably the best meal that
Knockout.
you've all ever had.
My apologies.
I think there was a greater gap.
I see. Excuse me. Probably better than the worms and bugs you're used to eating.
Much better. Yes.
Indeed.
This one tasted like metal and air.
He's up. He's on. What did you think of the cloud souffle?
Tasted like nothing I've ever had before.
Oh! You see her give you a wink. Gives you a wink. Very subtle wink. But she gives you a wink. And Granny?
I return the wink not so subtly.
I think that was the most dangerous food I ever had. It was so yummy, it was so tasty. My compliments to your recipe. I would love to have someday, but you said it's a secret. But you know, us good cooks, recipe for recipe.
I told no lie. The meal after that war was
She asked other members around the table the same thing, and they all tell her how good it is. It tastes somehow spicy, but also sweet, and the aftertaste is herbal, and everybody just bullshitting.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Bullshitting.
Palate. I didn't want to eat anything else. I cleansed my palate. That air.
You did not lie. You did not lie.
I played on the edge.
You-
I played very much on the
You
edge.
did.
I pretended to be asleep, but then I did not.
You're a
lie.
mess.
100%.
Granny lying through her teeth.
Yeah.
Speaking of teeth. And we'll end tonight there.
Fine with the
So
cloud
sorry,
souffle.
By the way, there is another phase to this. Like, you guys are going to get from the dinner table and go to the entertainment room.
Oh
So
boy.
next
my God.
week is
Come on,
the
the
formal
bonding room.
entertainment.
So let's drink some more. Let's drink some energy
You guys
drinks.
I
had the
got them at
cocktail
PAX,
hour,
and I got
and
them
then dinner,
dinner,
and then
awesome
entertainment.
dice box, and they're like in the.
This is so cool.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Not a lot, not a lot of
Don't
dice
like
rolls,
man.
no combat, but yeah.
I wrapped my.
About to be.
I gotta put them in the mood.
You remember?
We'll lose, but there's about to be.
They're like my favorite two colors.
Dinner parties never.
They're like the ultimate version of my first dice set. It was like purple and turquoise.